A kind day to you all. I'm Kinsmark.
I'm Violeta.
And this is Chapter 16 of the stream series XCOM 2. And we have come face to face with the alien rulers. And it's come time we learned the details of our own Dr. Vahlen's involvement in their creation. As I have in my side campaign finally come to the point at which I have the ping on the geoscape to activate the Alien Hunters DLC mission. And I am curious to learn of the events that transpire therein, because in several missions that I've already undertaken in this campaign continuity, they've made mention of the events that happened there, as though I already know them. And so I apologize if the kind of janky order that I've played some of these missions in has confused anyone, especially those for whom this continuity and series is their only exposure to the story. So hopefully we can kind of fill in some of those narrative holes here. So I'll allow a few minutes for people to come into chat, and then activate the mission. So, shall we check in?
Yeah. Bobman is here. It's those Pete's. What up?
Cheers.
Pyro says, hey. Snowman Grims, it's evening. And GTA Marcus says, hola.
Alright, so we got a pretty full house straight away.
Yup.
Alright, and I should clarify, for anyone curious, the campaign I have put some time into away from camera to actually reach the Alien Hunters DLC mission is comprised of like some of our creations as far as characters, so you can kind of see a little of the way I play. Like this fine gentleman here, he's an angry man, and I love everything about him, except the things he's done in the past. You know! Can't say anyone's perfect. I've also activated several more mods, so I have a fair amount of additional customization. I have tested it a couple of times, so it shouldn't cause any stability issues.
So it should still all work as the way it should.
Yeah, so that's the plan anyway.
The plan is Bam Bam?
I mean, kinda. It's against aliens. So anyway,
Yeah.
I apologize as well for the pretty lengthy interim of, it seems, every episode in this particular stream series, because things just keep coming up. Like last week, Twitch was having their server issues, so I had to, stream something else just in case it could affect this series that I like to keep fairly contained. And so, like, every time I have to spend a few minutes learning again, the assessment of the situation that this campaign is in and all that.
Marcus says, is he holding an SVD?
He is.
And Snowman Grim asks, did you ever figure out the disappearing armor glitch?
I did. One of the armor mods that I had was the primary cause of the issue, because of the way that some of the pieces fit together, intentionally included an empty arm slot because some other armors would like fill in that slot, so that they did it so that things wouldn't layer improperly and look derpy. I did find, for anyone who's frustrated with that same sort of issue coming up in their game, a way to kind of get around that, at least sort of, for those like cutscenes that show the cobbled together armor things and just kind of show them off. If you come down to, I think it's in video? No. Gameplay. Here we are. These sliders are actually like the chance percentage of parts from all of these components, including the DLCs as well as mods, of showing up on characters as far as like the randomly generated aspects of them go. So if you don't want mods that include potentially problematic pieces like that to show up, and then just only have those if you manually put them onto a character, this is how you do that. So apologies for not knowing that earlier and for it, affecting a few of those little like show-off cutscenes. This is a learning experience, so.
Alright, so if I disappear mid-stream, I either fell asleep or Britain ran out of money to make power.
Yeah, I know incredibly little about the things going on in England and the UK and all that at the moment. I just know a lot of change has suddenly come up on the horizon. So I mean, whatever happens, Godspeed to the lot of you, because that could go any number of ways. So, on that cheery note,
hopefully it goes well.
Yeah, I mean, economies are elastic things.
Yep.
All right, let's see here. It is time to load up. Alrighty. I'm incredibly curious about this, because I still can't tell if it was some, like, malicious intent on Vahlen's part, or if it was, like, research that has gone horribly awry. Because, again, coming across those little field labs of hers in some of the geoscape pings, it made it seem like she was, like, conducting research on the run in little, like, hole-in-the-wall labs that she had just, like, carved out of ruins.
I feel like she did, but maybe she was captured or...
Yeah, maybe.
Something along those lines. Because the ones that we found were older.
And perhaps...
Like, they looked
that's true.
like they'd been abandoned for a while.
Yeah. Perhaps if they captured her, I mean, they may have, like, mind-controlled her and, like, used her knowledge of genetics and stuff.
Well, I mean, it's not like it's the first time.
Yeah, exactly.
They could have chipped her.
Yeah. That's possible there.
Because, I mean, they did that to us.
Yeah.
So, it's quite possible that...
Hell, they could have her, like, thinking she's living in an environment of active resistance. In fact, she's in, you know, like, one of their containment things, like, in a simulated environment.
Yeah.
And, you know...
Who knows, man?
all of this is just speculation, so...
Yeah.
Let's get this a-rolling. Because, like I said, I have it on the geoscape.
Pyre says, I didn't get to vote, so if it screws up, no one can blame me.
In the area can get you into the site, but you will need to make contact with their network first.
Alrighty.
This is only the beginning, Commander.
That's
Your
the black
leadership will be a beacon to our people across the globe.
Alright, so that's just for another one
Commander,
there.
you're not gonna believe this. We just picked up a signal from an emergency locator beacon. It's definitely one of ours, from the original invasion. I know it sounds crazy, but if there's any chance some of our people could still be out there, I think we owe it to them to find out.
I agree.
Okay, so can I catch up on chat real quick? Okay.
So, let's see here. Commander, our long-range scanners have just picked up an emergency locator beacon transmitting on a frequency we haven't used since the invasion. It may be a long shot, but it's possible someone could have survived out there. We should investigate as soon as possible. I agree. So...
Now can I do?
Yeah. Wait a minute. Hold on.
That's our down...
That's the Sky Ranger.
That's a down Sky Ranger?
That's the icon.
What?
Okay.
Alright, right. Catching up.
And if it's anything to do with EU politics and stuff, remember, community rules.
I know.
So.
Snowman Graham says, rip the dream of having only the head of an XCOM soldier fight for you.
It's worse for wear, but this heap used to be Big Sky's pride and joy, and someone's been putting her to work. It may be possible to triangulate exactly where they took off from, but it'll take some time.
Alright then. I am curious what happened to that old pilot. Let's see. Among the wreckage of a weathered Sky Ranger, the bodies of several young soldiers remain strapped to their seats. There's no sign of the pilot, but the emergency locator beacon chimes incessantly from the cockpit. In the cargo hold, a large crate bearing a faded XCOM insignia contains several unusual weapons.
Unusual weapons?
Interesting. Recovered cargo.
Lynx is here.
These weapons are unlike any design I have previously encountered.
Are you sure about that?
I could attempt further analysis, but the likelihood of us reverse engineering them appears low regardless.
You need to catch up with Shen, because I think she's ahead of you on this, man. Let's see here. Weapons of the Hunt. Commander, the unique weapons we discovered in the cargo hold of the crashed Sky Ranger can now be equipped by our soldiers.
Cool.
Alright, carry on.
Sheila's here.
Alrighty. Hello. So...
We have to research it, I think.
Alright. Yeah, because I suppose in this campaign continuity I haven't actually researched them. I know, Shen. Let's see.
We can have them working on construction, excavation, or staffing a facility. Hey, Commander.
So, do I just already have them? Because that actually made it seem like they were just dropped into my inventory. Let's see. Yeah, I do. Alright then. Interesting. So... then I...
This is what it was like in the old days. Always on edge, ready for a fight on a moment's notice. Certainly keeps you on your toes.
Remember what Tiger
that?
said. These new weapons are one of a kind. If we leave them on the battlefield, they'll be lost to us forever.
Uh-huh.
We've had our
Alright then.
suspicions, but before now we've never had the resources to investigate the possibility of clandestine advent facilities
Alright,
built
so I've
up
heard
outside
this.
the city centers. Now that we've gotten word of this black site, I have to admit, I'm worried about what we might find. They could be doing anything in there.
Link says, "Whoa, what happened to the Avenger?" This is a different thing because we're trying to do the actual missions for the monster hunter.
Yeah,
the
this is-
alien
They
hunters.
only provide a single shot action, but this thing hits hard. Even an edge hit could potentially stun the target.
Yeah, this is a different campaign because since one can only apparently activate the initial Alien Hunters DLC mission in a new campaign, the primary stream series continuity is past that point. So I had to start another one, and I thought that initial ping that I had there on the geoscape was it. I'll see if I pass some time if I come across another one.
Yeah, hopefully so.
Let's see, I guess
Abandoned
for now.
colony.
Yeah, I'll just go get some more rooks.
So we're trying to get the Alien Hunters DLC mission,
Yeah.
and once we've seen that, then we will go back to
Yeah.
our usual stream continuity. Yep.
Incoming transmission. Let's see. So this is Extract VIP, Dr. Scott Manley. Alright, well, I might as well.
Setting course for Sector 15.
Sheila has
West
warned us
Asia.
about potential several BRBs.
Okay. So, apologies for the temporary departure from the usual stream crew here. I'm just trying to reach that point so I can show it to you guys and learn it for myself.
Yeah.
So, let's
Marcus
see.
says, so I made some progress with my book last night. Only a little, but still progress. Speaking of which, Ken, how's the proofreading going?
I actually haven't had a chance to touch it in quite a while because I'm still trying to play catch up on our own work.
Because
Because we
life's
spent
been neat.
the last few months trying to play catch up all the time because things just kept happening. So I've had little time to devote to anything else.
Hopefully we'll be able to catch up soon.
Ranger deployed.
Uh,
In position to drop.
Thankfully, I did get a few episodes recorded last night with the help of a couple of friends,
Picked up a weak distress signal coming from this area.
and I've still got a fair amount of the series I recorded in a single day.
Extraction. We'll need to secure the area and escort the VIP to the evac point. Stay alert for hostile contacts.
I also got ahead on a few mod spotlights as far as the commentary track, so I just have to gather the game footage for them and then edit them together. So I'm starting to get ahead again, it's just I'm not at a comfortable point yet. Man, it feels strange still. This just small squad. Oh, cool.
Pyro says, I recommend sealing that timeline's Pyro while you're there so you have spares.
Target coordinates incoming. Secure the VIP and proceed to the evac volume for extraction.
So I already have the VIP secure. That's cool.
Advent already knows we're here, so your position isn't concealed for the extraction.
On my way.
Alrighty.
I've got eyes on Advent troops.
Hi there. How's it going? I'm afraid I'm gonna have to ruin your day. Alright. Do I have much of a shot? It's acceptable enough to take.
Good enough?
Yeah!
Nice.
Enemy down.
There's a reason I gave this guy the nickname of Mad Dog, because he is just a murder machine.
It's just a little bit crazy.
That's not great. Let's just Overwatch. Put the sniper in place over here. And yeah, several of my created characters are
In this one.
Advent, or rather, Exalt. You know what? I'm gonna send the VIP with him. So hopefully I can reach the mission that I'm really like here to play this evening.
Link says,
In
huh,
due
these ropes
time.
can actually hit stuff.
Yeah.
I know, right?
Yeah. Spoke too soon.
Pyro says, and maybe steal some of their drugs while you're at it.
You would. You frickin' would. Alright, you know what? Alright, I'm going to flank you. See how you like that? Come on. That's what I'm talking about! See what I told you? This man, he cannot be stopped! Alright. Keep it moving.
Get out of here. Go back.
To the Overwatch. Alright, so we just need to get... Ooh, perhaps just was a poor choice of word there.
Marcus says, by the way,
All the way
Mitch,
around
complete
there.
all the training missions in Siege after giving it another try. Frames are utterly horrible, but it works. So I might be able to hop in Siege with you guys sometime. The intro is still giving me shit.
Yeah, they'll probably handle, like, terrorist hunts. Competitive play, you need to have a high frame count, otherwise you're just gonna get annihilated. The slightest lag or latency can get you killed. A little nervous about the fact that they now have high ground on me. Alright, get to full cover at least, that'll help. Here we go. Could you not? Like, I know you're about to... Yeah, you're gonna do that. And he's in half cover, and you have high ground, so you're pretty much guaranteeing a hit on him.
Link says, Pyro, why stop there? We need to restock the bar. Commander, steal some vodka while we're here.
I mean, we could totally just snatch some alcohol from this timeline.
Yup.
Your little temporal fluctuation. Yeah, come on down to my level. Oh wait, no, don't. I regret that statement immediately. I miss my angry Irish sniper man. Alright, you know what?
Pyro suggests while you're at it finding an old Sky Ranger and just filling it with food and drugs. Food, drink, and drugs, excuse me.
We gotta cover the essentials, you know. Alright, we are going to just aid protocol for him. Because I suspect he's gonna try and flank him. You know what? Why not? Take a shot. Probably won't connect. Eh. Couldn't hurt to try, though. Alright, so now, Mr. Manley, I'm going to have to ask you to keep moving. I need you to hunker, though, since he still has that high ground advantage. Can I get up there at all? A little. Not great, though. Alright, you know what? I'm gonna put you up there with him so he isn't alone. That way, if he flanks... alright. He's trying to get clever. No! I object!
Link says he obviously did go to the pub before battle. Shame to us Irishmen in the primary timeline. Marcus says, so I just got a message in my chat that says your message was modified for using words banned by last level press. But my post was complete. Nothing missing. Good.
Oh.
I'm assuming it might be the
Twitch may just screw up a
the
little.
asterisk thing. I don't know. Link says, still, may Killian rest in peace.
He was a good man. I mean, he wasn't. He was an asset.
Anything else?
He was a valuable combatant of a man.
Link says he obviously didn't go to the pub before battle.
Is anyone else hurt? No, it's just you.
Pyro says maybe another Sky Ranger for munitions and one for hookers and blackjack.
Just get a full fleet of them.
Yep.
I'm gonna get my own Sky Ranger with hookers and blackjack. Forget the cards. Alright, so that guy up there is dead, which means I can actually flank this asshat.
I like that term.
Hi, friend. How's it going? Have a little 762 punishment.
I also like the term ass butt.
Alright.
Interceptors are inbound on your current position. Firebrand has a limited window to provide extraction.
Can I drop it down from over here? I can. Alright, so I can just skip that whole little courtyard there. Alright. Well, Kurt, you are going... What the hell? Are you for serious? Come on. Come on.
Pyra, so you just want a flying Vegas? Grim says, just take all the supplies. We are always hurting for those. Big O 75 says, so after playing Shadowrun and Shadowrun Dragonfall for the last 20-something hours, it occurs to me that you guys did a Let's Play on the game. Ashamed I didn't get into it earlier. We did.
It's all archived on the channel, so if you want to catch up, it's there.
Yep.
And we are planning on doing Dragonfall and Hong Kong at some point, so...
Bob Man says, you've heard of ass butt. Get ready for butt. Link says, oh, we need to grab Artyom, Hunter, and Strelov before we leave this timeline. Pyro says, yeah, let's just steal everything from that timeline, not nail down. Maybe find Blackjack. Black, so the Blackjack Black can play Blackjack with Jack Black. Okay.
Oh, come on, man. You're still on your feet. You're alright.
You're okay. You can do it.
Don't worry about it. I have all of the faith, all of the alien worlds in you.
Bunny is here and asks, new squad? No, this is an alternate timeline while we're trying to get to the Alien Hunters DLC primary mission.
Yeah, I thought I had reached it. Apparently it was just the initial find of the special weapons, though. Alright, you can almost make it there. Just gonna inch in closer, because I still have 7 rounds, so I don't need to panic hustle just yet. There we go. Have eyes on anyone? You do. You know what? I don't feel like taking chances on him. So let's just ruin his day, shall we?
Yes.
Cheers! Alright. Okay, cool. I think we are in the clear. So let's start hustling.
Okay, so assuming Jack Black is still alive in your timeline, and your timeline doesn't have Black Jack Black, if yours does, find regular Jack Black.
Almost. Alright.
Let me have a look.
At this point, if I can get within 1 move of extraction, even if they call in another transport, it doesn't matter, because I can just get straight there. Alright. Let's get the target out. That way we can take home Scott Manley, and he can just nurture us all to sleep with that calm, warm milk voice of his every night.
This is Vahlen. VIP is secure.
Link suggests grabbing all the artifacts in the zone that we can.
We need to get some meat chunks for our soldiers so they don't go down so easy. That's right, I still remember what the artifacts do.
I know.
I ingrained that in my mind.
Tyler says, alternatively, do the whole Bear Grylls the bear thing.
Or get them some springs, that way they don't need the rappelling lines. They can just like jump straight out of the
I like the spring.
transport.
But my favorite is the ones that look like pretty flowers. Like they're like the star-shaped ones. I like those.
think those are... No, it's not Night Star, because those are actually spherical.
Those are pretty too, though. I like those.
Alright, well.
Snowman says, Kin, what do you think about the fact that XCOM is coming to consoles?
I don't really have an opinion on it one way or another. I mean, I'm happy.
I guess it's cool that more people can play it now.
Yeah. I suppose my opinion on it is, like, I'm happy to see when a game is available to more people, as long as ensuring that availability doesn't compromise the game's quality. And it clearly hasn't here, because this game, insofar as its PC version is concerned, it isn't suffering from console-itis at all. Like, it doesn't feel like they made any concessions to the game so that they could eventually port it to console. So, I mean, kudos to them for, you know, making the hurdle and the challenge to, you know, make it console playable, because a game like this is pretty hard to translate into that sort of, like, controller scheme. So...
Link says, fuck it, grab the get out of here stalker guy while we're at it.
Let's see. Definitely suppression. And...
This is what Pyro sent us.
Alright.
Hello, Commander.
Hello, spokesman. Okay. So... that's pretty much all I got there. Convoy, increase region income. No, not right away. Let's go get some more rookies. And I'm seriously hoping I can actually come across the Alien Hunters thing, because...
That was the whole point for this part.
yeah.
Guerrilla Tactics School now operational.
Check. Pump some iron! Hit that treadmill! Punch an alien dummy in the face.
We also want to build that thing that lets us get cool stuff every time we level, right?
Yeah.
Campy! Campy's
Yes.
my cutie pie.
We make her sharpshooter.
Wasn't she a sharpshooter before?
Yep. Squad size. Yes. Confirm. This is thing I like. Alright. Carry on. Acquire rookies. Abandoned colony. Remnants of an incomplete admin settlement were found throughout the area, abandoned before finishing construction on the project. Our scans located a small resistance cell nearby responsible for the sabotage, and when approached, they expressed interest in joining XCOM.
Cool.
Alrighty then.
Marcus says, Ken, me and Pyro had a great idea in Discord.
Eh?
Stalker UK. We even figured how to get Sidrovich in there. He's in the UK looking for the guy that stole his nudes. And Pyro says, and Scar's tiny whiteys.
Might as well do this.
Nothing on the local comms. Advent's been quiet lately. I'm guessing we have you to thank for that.
Alright, so this is the first retaliation mission. I've already seen this, so I'm skipping cutscenes I've already seen, because...
I'm sorry, lady.
Retaliation sites. Confirm. I am incredibly glad I just got the squad size upgrade, because that'll come in incredibly handy. So
Big
let's
O
see.
asked, so guys, did you stream Let's Play all the Shadowrun games? I'm sure I missed that era. No, only the
No.
first one. We are planning on playing Shadowfall?
Yeah, Shadowfall and, or rather Dragonfall.
Dragonfall
and Hong Kong. Haven't done it yet. It is
Those are in the works.
in the planning phases.
Sheila says, had to return the book to the library because it wasn't the one I needed from the set. Got a few other books saved from the library along with a few movies. I also ordered a few weapons books, so I have to restart my researches.
Good times.
Gotcha.
Is it within reaching distance for me? No, I have. Nah, it's way over there. I have a giant tome like this thick that's just
Yep.
an encyclopedia of small arms from the last couple
just
centuries.
So you know, when I think of the Banishment Tome, that's what I'm thinking of, something like that. The Tome of Banishment looks something like that.
I think I'll give him the elemental
Charges of this
thing.
grenade don't seem all that powerful, but according to Shen, the liquefied gases inside should lead to an instantaneous freeze effect.
Pyre says Dragonfall is really good. Only done the first mission, but so good. Link says Crowley! Get the King of Hell into the squad. Wrong Crowley.
He was in last time.
It's a different Crowley. It's not this supernatural Crowley.
Nope. It's still a very sinister character because he's a former Exalt.
We just got word the aliens are attacking the resistance outpost in this region. They're not taking any prisoners. These people need our help. We're heading in to make sure the aliens regret coming after the resistance. Neutralize all hostile contacts in the area and secure the camp.
Check. That's
Ghost is
Kuznetsova.
here. Huh?
That's Kuznetsova.
That's right, Kuznetsova. I forgot that she got a little effed up.
she's a little scarier than
She got a little effed up.
her incarnation in the last game.
Link says, I like Jaeger's look.
He's one of my favorites I've designed, honestly. Because I loved the fact that in the Anarchy's Children DLC, there's that pauldron that has the chrysalid spikes like embedded in it. So I was just like, I want to make a character that's just all about that.
Yep, Super Boss 88 says is burrowing. Burrows. Hello.
He's a chrysalid.
On this particular continuity, I don't think we've come across them yet.
Nah, I'm still, thankfully, pretty far from them. Let's watch.
Got the kitchen here with a knife, huh?
Hello. The place covered again. Hi, friends. Are you interrupting someone's holiday celebration? That's very rude!
Link says, I want it, Commander. Give me that man's outfit when you get back from that timeline.
Can do.
Snowman says, double checked, and yeah, it was a director's cut of Dragonfall. Really enjoyed it.
Gotcha. Yeah, I'm looking forward to those.
He's played Dragonfall, but we are looking forward to doing more Shadowrun. We really, that and the original XCOM that we played, are our favorite stream series we've ever done.
Yeah, like far and away.
So we are planning on continuing the...
Like, I have fun streaming Fallout. I really feel in my element streaming XCOM and Shadowrun, though.
Yeah.
So...
Super says the Burroughs joke is based on a StarCraft unit called the Lurker.
Okay.
Also, I found my true calling in life is to play Dehaka in Heroes of the Storm, who likes digging holes. Pyre says, wasn't there a mission in XCOM 1 that involves chrysalids and dead whales? Yes.
Yes. And I could never actually complete it on camera.
No.
I have. I'm sure this is one of those people just like, oh yeah, sure can. I have in my personal time on one of my own campaigns.
Shadowplay was not working that day.
It's one of the times that NVIDIA had updates that I hadn't yet installed, and for some reason on my computer, if there are updates like available and like cached and I just haven't activated them, Shadowplay like completely refuses to work. So I was about to post that as a Gaming Uncut video to prove like I completed the freaking chrysalid whale mission, and then I couldn't even prove it. Yeah. So just take my word for it. When have I ever lied to you?
Super says Dehaka is a cross between a Xenomorph and a Yoshi.
Alright then.
Okay.
It sounds equal parts terrifying and adorable.
I'm gonna go with terrifying.
Probably a safe assessment, honestly.
Yeah. Snowman Grim says, I remember the damn whale level. It didn't go well. Let's just put it that way.
You know what, man? I don't like you. I don't like you or your cover. So screw all of that. Ha!
I just heard a...
Yeah, I think it's more people with their fireworks.
I hope so.
Actually, I hear a mower, so I think that was just the engine popping.
Okay.
So apologies if you guys hear like a hum in the distance. One of our neighbors, he mows his lawn at the strangest hours. including like 3 in the morning. You know what? I'm actually gonna Overwatch.
Funny says just now, Kane, you just lied to us.
I did?
Really?
Like,
sure?
making statements I'm mistaken about is different from lying, because lying implies that I know the truth and I'm just not saying it. I have made many mistaken statements in the past.
Pyro says, I can't use Shadowplay, I have to use AMD's version.
Hi, friend. 12 gauge to the face! I wasn't sure there for a second.
Shield says, Dad got me a new gaming wireless mouse, which I'm thankful for, but
Cool.
the downside is it takes AAA batteries, and I only have AA's.
And let me tell you, there is few things in life more frustrating than when the power on your wireless mouse goes out in the middle of, like, a competitive match, and you're like, NO!
Yeah. Pyro says, no, it looks almost entirely like a xenomorph, except instead of a second mouth, it has a Yoshi head.
That's adorable.
That's terrifying and adorable.
All I'm picturing is just that, like, iconic, like, Ripley with it, like, hissing in her face, except when the little one comes out, it's just that Yoshi kind of sound. I have a twisted mind, I know this.
Wow. Funny says, it's all lies, kid.
It's all lies. I mean, and according to Elon Musk, we're all living in a simulation anyway, so I mean, nothing's real.
Super says, Hawkeye even likes to grab things with his tongue.
I mean, who doesn't, honestly?
Link says, so
Just
my
me.
girlfriend just heard thunder, and now she's clinging to me. She's so cute.
Aww. I used to, like, get absolutely terrified when storms would happen, because, as a wee little chillin', I experienced an actual, like, lightning storm on the deserts. And it absolutely terrified me. I love the sound they chose for that AS Val. It's so satisfying. And so, like, until I was probably, like, 13, I was probably, like, so scared to the point of phobic of storms. So, I mean, I can relate. And the strange thing is, like, I didn't do anything to, like, get over it. It just kind of stopped happening to me one day. They just kind of stopped scaring me. I was just like, alright, well, this is cool.
Pyro says, yep, and it just yells Yoshi like he did on Yoshi Island.
Yoshi! It occurs to me that the Yoshi voice and the Kerbal voice are very similar.
We're losing civilians left and right, Commander. We need to get these people out of here.
And they're even, like, caricaturized things. So, you know what? Confirmed. Yoshis are the dinosaurs of the Kerbal world. Someone is incredibly kill. Oh no!
Yeah.
Damn it, I liked her. I was supposed to promote her into a sharpshooter. Alright.
Sorry.
As long as I complete the mission, that's all that matters, since this is just a campaign I'm gonna scrap as soon as I get to the right point anyway.
In a world where I don't have to wear a mask all day. Cheers.
Come on, come on.
Super says, just remember, deep down in your soul, Mario and Parthenax are the same voice actor.
I know! I freaking love it!
What?
Yeah!
Right.
Yeah!
Really?
Yeah! I remember learning that years ago and just like...
I can't hear it. Right.
Well, because he exaggerates his voice for Mario so much that if you hear his normal voice, you can't even tell.
Wow. Link says, deja vu? Central's getting on my nerves already. Pyro says, and that's how Ripley finds it in her ship at the end, hiding behind some pipes, and all Ripley hears is Yoshi! And the xenomorph goes, shh, to itself, covering its mouth.
nervous about getting this far forward. I need to keep getting civilians out, though, so... Is he flanked? Ugh. Yes, just not the way I was worried about. Why has it gotta look at its goopy ass, too? Seriously, like, camera, come on. Uh-huh. Yeah, it's pretty friggin' remarkable.
Don't even think about it.
Hey, you missed. Alright, that gives me a chance. Ah, crap. Hopefully he runs. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, as long as you get the hell away from the face, that's all that matters to me. Alright. Pretty nimble stepping straight through that window there, sir.
So Mezzo's XCOM fan disservice. It's me, Parthenax. That thought keeps me up at night. I have the image of Parthenax wearing Mario's hat and overalls. And Marcus says that's one ugly motherfucker. Yeah.
Indeed.
Super says Dahaka can adapt himself to dig through anything and can cross entire battlefields underground in seconds. He's also durable enough to survive tactical bombardment from space. That's terrifying. Shield says I forgot how ugly they were.
Yeah, they're charmers. You know what? I'm gonna roll the dice, and I'm gonna flank this guy. Hi, how's it going? Crap. I thought he just like stares at me dead-eyed like, did you think that would kill me? Honestly, come on.
Pyro says, Ken, that was less Mario and more Mickey Mouse.
Is there really much of a difference? Come on, kill it! There you go! Slice him into goopy cake leftovers. Alright. Are you angry now? Ah, you're scared now. Good. You should. Well. I still need 3 more civilians to evac.
Super says, why the hell is it not a crossover game yet? Mickey and Mario even writes itself.
So you're not fun all of a sudden.
I don't know, do Nintendo and Disney get along all that well? I don't know. Have they ever cooperated?
I don't know.
Because I feel like they would have a comparable aesthetic.
Yeah. Super says, plus Pete and Bowser bumbling incompetently to set traps. Funny says, this live stream is brought to you by the letter F for fuck Konami.
That's a voice I didn't do in that video.
This live stream is brought to you by the letter F for fuck Konami. Because Konami is Konami, and Konami are the worst.
Wow. Perez says, well, one's the mascot of an evil corporation, the other is the mascot of an evil... Oh, wait, yeah.
Like I said.
Link says, whenever I try to do the Mickey Mouse's voice, Mickey goes all satanic and turns into a clone of Buffalo Bill.
Oh, hey, it puts the lotion on its skin!
That was horrifying, don't do that again.
What do you think Minnie always looks like she has freaking hostage eyes?
Now I'm really horrified. Super says, I like how Bunny censored himself and literally no one else did. Yeah, but that's because Twitch censors the F word.
Yep.
The food.
Because I don't actually think I have Nightbot on right now, so...
I don't know. Do you have Nightbot?
I might. I didn't activate it today. It may still...
I'm scrolling to see... Yeah. Nightbot.
Oh, okay. So it's just still on from last time.
Big Ed says, that was terrifying. Pyro says he's really tempted to hop on Discord and do my Golem voice. Or Golem voice. I don't know which one it's supposed to be.
Can you compete with my Golem voice process?
Marcus says that was really unsettling Mickey impersonation. Stay away from me. Huh. Fuck with a period doesn't censor.
Because it thinks it's all one word. Alright, I'm a little curious as to why these
no period,
propane tanks are considered cover. Are they empty? I hope.
Yeah? But it says, I can see Mickey taking the chainsaw to Minnie Mouse.
Oh, Jesus.
Weird. Link says in Mickey's voice, haha! Hey kids, would you like to see the skinned and mutilated bodies of those who didn't believe in the magic of Disney? Ah! I'm not good at it.
Hey kids, you want to see a dead body?
Super's like, yeah, I'm not gonna type that again. I don't blame you. Pirate says, I don't know, Ken, but I'd certainly try.
Move you up. Do you have a
Snowman
shot?
suggests taking cover by one and finding out if they're empty.
Maybe if I circle around on him.
Super says, I think it dodges the censor for the same reason Kappa period is not the emote.
Ah.
Yeah.
Oh! Lit up his skull.
Hey.
Just fill it with lead. Alright. See, playing on this campaign, I have learned to get a little more aggressive.
Link says, Link's Raven, destroying childhood since 2010. Oh, that's sad, Pyro. He says, hey kids, want to see a dead body? And that's in Mickey Mouse's voice, and then wheels in Walt Disney.
Oh.
That's sad.
Am I the only one that thought Mr. House in New Vegas looked like Walt Disney?
I didn't think so, but that
I mean,
might just be.
just like, look at him. Oh, right, she's not a ranger. I'm an idiot.
Super says, we need an XCOM Xenomorph campaign badly.
Mm-hmm. Modders, get on that. I'm gonna put you on Overwatch. And you are going to close. There we go. Now then. I think first I'm gonna say screw you and everything around you, so you have absolutely no cover.
Pyro says, nope, and I thought he did as well. Also, the Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
That is such an urban legend here.
Ghost says, yep, that was my first impression too. I wonder if they made him look like that on purpose.
They may have. I mean, complete with, like, you know, creating robots and everything, a la the animatronics at Disney.
There aren't animatronics at Disney, are there?
Mm-hmm.
I thought they were just people in suits.
Well, yeah, the people wandering around are, like, all the animatronics on the rides and stuff.
Oh! Okay, that's different. Okay. I wasn't thinking rides, I was thinking actual wandering around interactions.
No, not Five Nights at Waltz.
Like, I was like, I would think I would know if that was... She was like, so I wasn't the only one that thought that!
No, I had that impression immediately.
Pyro says, I know he's based off Howard Hughes, but he also looks like Disney.
He does. I mean, then again, the way that those guys, you know, like the way they clipped their facial hair, the way they dressed, the way they did their hair, like that was just the fashion at that time.
The Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
Mouse. That's where, like...
Link says, not a coincidence, Ken. House takes inspiration from multiple people like Walt Disney.
Yeah. I swear, no matter what town you grew up in Texas, though...
The Texas
like,
Chainsaw Massacre was a thing.
Yeah, like, it happened, like, a county over.
Yeah.
Even if it's, like, 500 miles away, it's just... No, man, it's only, like, 15 miles outside of town. I swear.
Yep, Guest says, 5 Nights at Walt's. They so need to make that.
Yes.
Super says, best defense against bullets, reduce the number of bullets. Marcus, is Texas Chainsaw Massacre is an urban legend? Thought it was just a movie. No.
No, it's
a
actually
movie.
inspired from real events.
Yeah.
They didn't transpire it all the way the movie did. They exaggerated the ever-loving
yeah.
hell out of it. I forget which county in Texas it did actually take place in.
It was a real thing that happened.
Yeah, so, like, because I was curious, and especially when I was studying criminal psychology in college as an elective, that was one that, because I grew up in this area, I was really curious about, so I spent a while researching it. I forget the details now because it was years ago. It was fun to actually learn, like, the real story, though.
Yeah, but yeah, pretty much everybody would say that, oh yeah, that happened just a few towns over.
Yeah.
Because most people didn't know where it actually came from.
Hello, Commander.
But yes, it was a real thing. Pirate says 5 nights at Disney, just stuck on its a small world for 5 days and nights. When he says, when I grow up, I want to be like the Texas Chainsaw guy.
He's so charming. He's all about his family.
Commander, you should establish contact with
Uh-huh.
local
Yeah, not now.
network
Thank you.
as soon as possible. The aliens
Actually,
are
maybe now.
rapidly moving forward with their plans.
I like the pause with their...
Yeah, I love the strange little, like, punctuation he has. He's almost got...
Remember when Ken named his crew after us? Kappa.
I still will.
Yep, this is just our alt, where we put
Incoming message for you.
other characters.
Patching it through to your quarters now.
I
He's-
had high
oh,
hopes for the
alright.
resistance under your leadership, Commander, and you have outdone yourself.
Supply drop. Alright. Let's finish this and then go get supplies.
I'm not sure we're gonna come across it.
I mean, I'm just gonna keep pressing forward until I do, because...
There's not really much we can do about it.
Yeah.
Duke
And-
Nuke. Did we just get a Dr. Duke Nukem?
Dr. Duke.
I hope not. I hope it was a rookie.
It's a
Okay.
rook. And
Okay.
Degtyarev!
And Moxley. Amber Moxley. Super said, I know, I'm just poking fun.
That's fair. Because this is taking far longer than I anticipated,
Yeah,
so...
Pyro says, you
I
can rent
apologize.
out Disney parks. I vote when the channel gets big enough, we all pitch in and do that.
Weapons are a lot like the early railgun prototypes. They fire projectiles at extremely high velocity.
Pew pew.
I always like watching that.
Commander, if we intend on discovering the purpose of the chip we extracted from you, we'll need to conduct the appropriate research as soon as possible.
Now, Link says, BRB, me and girlfriend are gonna get pizza.
Enjoy. I have a lot of weapon mods, can you tell? Let's see.
Just a few.
Let's go with
That
that.
work begins immediately, Commander. I'll contact you when I have a full report available.
Hello, Commander.
Pyro just says, just record me burning down It's a Small World. I'm pretty sure they actually got rid of that one
Did they?
recently. I feel like. Super wants to know if you've ever played Darkest Dungeon.
I haven't. I'm very interested to do so, though. Because it looks like my kind of game.
Yeah, he says looks kind of up your alley.
Looks like an encoded signal from the resistance.
Ah.
Patching it through to your quarters now.
Huh?
Oh, no, this is just connection to the spokesman, I think. Isn't it? Yeah.
Hello, Commander. It would seem your recent activities have gotten Advent's attention.
I know.
Tracking the aliens' progress.
Alright, so this is the activation of the Avatar project. Okay.
They finish what they've started. It sounds like it'll be the end.
I know, Central.
Pyro says, I hope so. I hated that ride.
Commander, I appreciate you recruiting new staff for the engineering team.
Yeah,
but
I
as it
know.
stands, we have people still waiting for assignments.
I should probably do
We
something
can
about
have them
that.
work on construction, excavation, or staffing a facility.
yeah,
What can I do
clearly.
for you, Commander?
Bunny says 5 nights at Vault Tech. Now that's some real scary shit.
Except it's not gonna end up 5 nights. It's more like 5 decades. Or centuries. Some of them are still locked in there. Especially once that DLC comes out. Because you know people are going to do that. Alright, let's see. Guerrilla Ops. I can only undertake one, apparently. Alright, let's do that thing. Operation Cosmic God. I'm about to fight Cthulhu. Sweet. Alrighty. There's the Crowley man.
Super says, things to look forward to. Ken developing a man crush on the DD narrator. Dude's voice is legit.
I've heard that. Is there anything I can give him? No, not really. Could I give him a different sword? I could. I could give him the Hunter's Axe. So that does 4 to 6.
Gil says once you enter the vault, you will never be able to leave. It is your home from now on.
Maybe a little unwieldy, but in the right hands, this thing should cut down anything standing in your way.
Shaman says you should give one of your rangers the axe while you have it, just to try it out.
Actually, you know what? I'm gonna keep him.
I know DD's Darkest Dungeon. I just didn't catch on till after I'd said it. And then I got it.
I'm gonna give this crazy man
Mark
the axe.
says,
That way he's
isn't
got all the
there
hunter's
already-
garb.
Isn't there already a Five Nights at Vault-Tec mod for
There is.
Fallout New Vegas?
Yes, there is. I've actually wanted to play that for a while, and I just haven't set aside the time. Let's see. We'll give you a G36.
Alice played Five Nights at Vault-Tec. It looks sort of lame, says Bob. Still think it'd be fun just to try it.
I don't know. I'll just, like, I don't like to throw shade at any other creators, because, I mean, everyone does their own thing. It's just, his spotlights for any given thing don't always give them the proper credit they deserve. So, I take pretty much anything I see from him with a grain of salt.
We've traced the location of an Advent data vault through their network to a facility situated in this region. As far as we can tell, it's storing data critical to the aliens' latest operation. We're moving in to seize control of the assets, but security forces in the area won't make it easy on us.
Pig station? Jeez.
And capture whatever you can.
I wonder if anyone's kept up, like, a full list of all of the named, like, settlements and camps for the Resistance in this game. So you could, like, start stitching together the lore of the full world.
Bob says, I don't know, I've never been a big fan of cheap jump scare stuff anyway.
Be advised, self-detonating charges are in place
For
at the
me,
target. Move to disarm and extract the package before its contents are destroyed.
For me, the real interesting part from the FNAF games was more the lore and figuring out the story behind it more than the jump scares.
Yeah, the gameplay itself.
The jump scares were just to add tension. Like it wasn't meant to necessarily be scary more than the first couple of times it happened.
Yeah, because the entire thing is, it's just a resource management game.
Yeah, it's
or rather a time management
game.
game.
Yeah, like it's a tension mechanic.
Yeah,
is what it is.
The entire thing is rooted in primarily audible anxiety.
Yeah. Now, people who have made fan games based around that
They don't always get that.
They might not get that, in which case, you know, they could still be bad. Some of them have. Pyro says, how much you want to bet there's a vault where the Mr. Handy goes around at night moving everything. And this goes on every day, but the Handy can go invisible. And this vault is just full of 1,000 OCD people. That would be cruel.
He's just gaslighting everyone.
Yeah. And Super says, the greatest pride a man can wear is his own success. The greatest blow he can strike is to freak out against another for no good reason except to hear his voice. We make our statements with our merits, not our words. What's that quote from?
I don't know, I feel like I've heard that.
I know. I just can't.
Henry's here.
Hi!
Oh.
How are you? And you!
Hello.
Ooh, alright, this just got dicey in a hurry.
Yep.
Stay clear of those turrets.
I know,
We're still not
Jen.
entirely sure if they're fully automated or remotely triggered.
But, yeah, for me, I like the FNAF games, not necessarily to play it, but to enjoy the world that it's created. Tyler says it's Vault-Tec and you're surprised it's cruel? Oh no, I'm not surprised. It's just, I'm always shocked at the continued cruelty. Bunny says Cthulhu destroys Disney. Well, obviously he would have to. It's a threat to his power. Because Disney is its own great old one, as far as I'm concerned. Super says it's not a quote, just thought I'd say something epic. Put it in quotes, it makes someone thinks it was a quote.
I've heard something to that effect.
Yeah. Well, it's a good epic thing. Good job.
As quotable, Mitch Hedberg, all I ever wanted was to get dashed. Anyone? No. Okay.
No. Not even me, love. Not even me.
The most dedicated Mitch Hedberg fan here. Alright, fine. Yeah, right. We'll pull away from those guys.
I have no idea how the Five Nights at Vault-Tec is, since I haven't actually seen much about it. So it might be one of those stupid, just jump scary games without any like depth to the space and the story that you're investigating while dealing with the jump scares. So I don't know.
It's possible. Who knows?
Yeah.
Tough to say without playing it.
Yep. Power says there's a Cthulhu version of Hey There, Delilah. It's amazing. I'm trying to imagine that.
Hey there, Cthulhu, you're absorbing all the lives of all the humans, just like you do.
Super says, don't believe everything you hear on the internet just because there is a picture with a quote next to it. Abraham.
Hey there, Cthulhu, you're in my heart and my dreams, you control me.
Shield says, just got a story idea. What if the team gets stuck in a mall with the man outside of it?
Isn't that the plot of Dead Rising?
I think so, sort of. Snowman says, someone needs to get an axe to the face from a distance. Kappa. But it's Five Nights in Cthulhu's Minds.
Five Nights sounds like, oh yeah.
Shield says, thinking that the Truman Show is a Vault-Tec experiment.
Yeah, it would fit. You haven't seen the Truman Show. I won't spoil anything. It's just, whew.
Taking cover.
Probably one of Jim Carrey's greatest performances too. Let's see if I can actually hit him. Ha ha! Straight in his lung. We need to get someone in there.
There's nothing available for Dreamweaver, but I am not going to download that yet.
Right. Damn, if I'm there, who the hell is a shot on?
Marcus got the message modified note, and again, nothing changed. But it also, it censored you. Again.
I don't know, man.
Like,
Alright, let's just see if I can take out those turrets, because I do have a couple of rounds to spare. Damn it. Alright, that's a waste of time then, because I'm not going to punch through that armor in time. Who in the... Oh, it's you. You're the one causing the problem. Well then. Let's just do a little something about you.
Lynx is back from pizza. Awesome.
Hello, hello. Snatch that up.
Tech guys will love this.
Come on. Alright, else. Let's get inside, away from the turrets. Still got 5 rounds, so a little flexible.
Ch.16 is making me want pizza now.
If I move you here... Oh, damn. That's still gonna leave you vulnerable with a turret. Erg. Alright, well, for now, get inside. We'll just all group together for once. What you doing?
So
Mind
I had
control.
pizza earlier. Everybody's had pizza.
Even you!
Yeah, I know, I did. I ate my last piece of leftover pizza for stream.
I'm quesadillas.
Uh,
I really want to learn how
I
to
don't
make
think
skillet
we need
quesadillas at some
the-
point.
I don't think we need the Hello Delilah Cthulhu version. I think we can pass.
I don't know, I kind of had fun with that. No, Crowley, no, that's not the... Oh, I mean, I appreciate the effort. You still fucked it up. And you're taking cover toward the turrets. You're gonna die. There's no two ways about it. You are gonna die. Okay, well, let's, flank the sectoid. There we go. Get right up in his grill. And pistol to the skull. Oh!
Nico 225 says, "Yo, man.
How goes?
Hello. Bob says, dude, skillet quesadillas are hella easy once you get the hang of it. If I'm ever in Texas, I'll show you how."
I've just never tried. There's a friend of ours that makes them just delicious. And I love them every time that she makes them. I've just never tried it myself.
Yep. We just haven't given it a try yet.
Because
Eventually I will.
I like to think I know a little about a lot of things. Cooking isn't one of them.
No. But I have learned to make proper bacon and eggs, so
good.
I was very pleased with myself after that one.
I could never live with myself. If I could not have pork, I would make a terrible Jew.
The clock is ticking. That detonator isn't going away. Get to the vault and disarm it
Yes,
before
yes, we
run out of
know.
time.
Nico says, "What's up, dude? Vape Nation." Wait.
What is it? Is that Vape Train? Is that you, sir?
Is it?
Oh my
I don't
god.
know.
Crowley's alive.
If it is, hello!
Wrong thing. Pull a Denny. Hello!
All you need is, Bobman says, all you need is chicken, shredded marble cheddar cheese, some barbecue sauce. It's pretty good. I think I would do without barbecue sauce.
Yeah, barbecue sauce in case it is, though. I love you, man. Ugh.
Nico says, nope, lol.
Okay. So there's a friend of ours that uses the
handle vape train.
handle vape train, so I was like, wait a minute, is that him? He never shows up on stream.
Nico says, hello!
Hello! I've watched some of the Game Grumps Shovel Knight series recently, so...
Matthew says, the Germans are here invading the stream. I'm here with a buddy and having some beers while watching your stream.
Hey, cheers.
Very nice. Enjoy that beer.
Crack one for me.
Yep.
Can't have one now because I have to drive after stream.
Nico says, Vape Nation. A vape a day keeps the doctor away. You feel me? With the Keepo.
Oh!
Is this not going well?
It's actually fine. It's just some of my people are getting kind of shot up. They're still on their feet, though. Alright.
Buddy says, hey, damn! I have a funny joke for you!
Hey, damn.
God, I love that. That was
Funny joke for
That was
you.
one of the first things I ever saw from the Game Grumps, and I nearly died. I was laughing so hard.
I showed her an Aaron Rage compilation.
Oh. No, it wasn't just Aaron raging, because
that was Danny.
That was Danny. Well, like, I have this thing where I'm like, sometimes Danny's not so grump, but sometimes he is the grump.
In Mario Maker, he was the
I
grump.
don't vape, though.
Neither do I.
No.
I don't grudge anyone who does. Like, I could care less.
Mithia says, you think you can handle German beer? It's not like American water. We know. Trust me, we do understand.
I don't know. I'm not sure I can handle it because I don't like strong beer. So, like,
We just
I know.
don't like hoppy beer.
Oh, I really don't.
We like.
Like, I know, like, I like what I'm sure a lot of Germans would consider really weak beer.
Mostly because the stronger beers tend to taste very hoppy.
Yeah, because I don't like the hoppy, like, almost acrid kind of taste to some of them. And I know for some people, like, that's the draw. Just not for me.
Yeah. He's got very particular taste buds.
That's why I don't drink soda. Because I just,
He doesn't.
my taste is...
And I essentially say that just means there's more soda for me.
I gotta get in position to ambush these guys, but...
Good luck.
No! Oh, come on! Ah! Seriously? You're just gonna have her stand out in the open now? That's a thing I must have wanted, I guess. Alright, can I...
I'm sorry.
Ooh, hang on. Can I pop a grenade through that window? Ooh? I can't.
Briefly. Oh, there's a second.
Come on. Yes, right there! Perfect! There we go! Just thread the needle with the floop. Yes! Ha-ha!
Someone says, off topic, but did anyone else see the new abomination out of Burger King? Did not like this.
Oh, God.
Is it the
Oh, jeez. What do they even call those?
I don't know. They would
like,
look so gross.
Cheeto-roni? I don't...
Mac and Cheetos.
Mac and Cheetos. There we go. Oh, God. It's just...
It was just so terrible.
It's just pieces of heart attack in your mouth.
Super says, not liking soda is a good thing. Biggest vice I wish I could kick. Yeah, and Snowman Grim says it's Mac and Cheetos.
Yeah, that. Ugh. And I thought that KFC thing, where they just, like, put all of their stuff into one container, was just the I'm sad and hate myself and want to die at 50 thing.
This is what Pyro said. We find that drinking your American beer is a little like making love in a canoe. It's fucking close to water.
It's fair, honestly.
It is. Of course, even American beers, not all are created equal.
No, they're really not. As we learned in California.
Where we found out we actually like more beer than we thought we did.
I just like the craft stuff.
We can't afford to lose that material to the aliens.
I know.
Diego says it's pot smoker in your mouth snack.
Pretty much.
Marcus says, Ken, I think your censor bot is having a fit. It has only now begun to censor cursing.
Skill, he's had a few.
Twitch has always censored cursing. What are you guys on about? Marcus says, Bob, it's never censored me.
I don't know, man. I don't pretend to know how Twitch's stuff works.
No. Diego says it's the pot munchies. So Grim says a 5-piece order of Cheetos dusted mozzarella stick filled with deep-fried mac and cheese, aka heart attack in a box.
I mean, like, I love cheese. I like cheese sticks. I like fried mozzarella. I like mac and cheese. All of those things don't need to go into the same piece of food, though. There is such a thing as too much of a good thing. There is even, heresy I know, such a thing as too much cheese.
Super says, Dehaka says you should try a diet of summoners, druids, wizards, and Protoss. Low in fat and food that runs great, and food that runs is great exercise.
Keeps you in shape.
But when you have to chase down your food, you know. That's why predators are inherently lazy. Because they don't want to put out more
Yeah,
energy
they waste energy.
getting food than they would get by eating food.
Yep. Survival is a lazy creature's game.
Snowman Grim says, I agree with that, Ken, and I'm from Wisconsin. Yep. Sorry, I just like the music in these games.
So good.
I keep end up humming them afterwards.
Hello, Commander.
Hello. Alright. So let me save, having completed that. I hope I can actually resume the main campaign continuity at some point in this stream.
Commander.
Aha!
The site where Big Sky took off from. No immediate signs of activity. Hold on. Might have something. It's a weak signal on an open channel.
That's Vahlen.
Yeah.
Is that Vahlen? Haven't had any signs of her since we lost HQ. Commander, if there's any chance she or Big Sky are still alive, we have to get down there.
So he's with her then. Commander, we successfully triangulated the position of Big Sky's origin point. We're picking up a weak transmission on an open channel in the area, and it sounds a lot like Dr. Vahlen. If there's any chance she's still alive, we need to get to the site immediately.
Yeah.
Investigate! Alright! Commence the mission.
Vahlen,
Oh, those are skulls on spikes on
I
fire.
have a feeling that her creations escaped.
Yeah. Maybe she was trying to, like, engineer aliens to use as, like, genetic weapons against the rulers.
Yeah. Or
I don't
maybe the rulers were meant to control the aliens and take them out from under the control.
That
of
seems
their
like the sort of
leaders.
strategy she would devise.
Like, the rulers were meant to combat the control that's already there, but...
Can I get plated armor in time? No, probably not. I'll try anyway.
I assume you make that research a priority, Commander.
You assumed correctly.
Snowman Grim says, settles in with popcorn for this fresh hell.
What
Secret
fresh
says,
hell awaits me?
Fun trivia. If crocodiles never suffered disease and had an endless supply of food, they would never die of old age.
Yeah.
Unfortunately,
A lot of
they
reptiles are that
continue
way.
to grow as they get older and will eventually reach a point where they simply cannot eat enough to survive.
Yep.
Reproductive ability is never lost to a crocodile with age, and muscle tissue never degenerates.
Yep. I learned that years ago. They're fascinating creatures. And a lot of tortoises are the same way. They get to the point where, like, their systems are still functional. They just get so heavy they don't have enough muscle mass to keep moving themselves around enough to get food. And they just, like, strand themselves in their own weight and die. It's sad. It's just how their life cycle goes. Alright, so I'm going to save.
If he crashes this ship, I might just hand him over to Advent myself.
He hasn't crashed it yet. You know, cut him some slack.
Pyrus says this meme reminds me of Vahlen. Yesterday, someone tried to cut off my foot to make a lucky charm. It was for science!
Alright, let's see. Let's do this.
Let's do it. I don't want her to be evil, I really
There are a
don't.
number of unusual energy signatures permeating this area, Commander. I'm seeing power fluctuations, intense heat, some psionic activity, all signs of a possible conflict.
We should move quickly. Commander, you and I both know what Vahlen meant to our operation. She was our chief scientist, one of our most valuable assets. With your permission, I'd like to lead this operation personally. I was able to get you out of Advent's clutches. Maybe I can do the same for her.
Permission granted, Central.
Super says, go figure. Human death is considered a genetic advantage by evolution itself.
Pretty much. Let's see. Having triangulated the Sky Ranger's original position and followed its trail, we come across a rocky alcove littered with debris. from above, there's little evidence of what went on here.
Tyler says, so if you just feed the turtle, it could still be alive for your grandkids and
Yeah, conceivably.
grandkids.
That's why there are some, like, Galapagos tortoise that are literally over a century old. Alright.
Listen up, people. I'll be personally taking the lead on this operation. We're looking for someone. One of the finest minds to ever serve XCOM. I don't know what we're going up against, but we know she's out there. And we're not gonna let anything stand in our way.
Commander, I would strongly advise you have our forces equip the specialized weapons we recovered from the field. Your unique capabilities may prove invaluable on this mission.
Good point, Doctor. Let's gear up.
Alright.
Hint, hint, nudge, nudge.
Yeah. Alright, do I have anyone? God, man, my good ones are all wounded. Alright, well.
I think Shields,
Let's get Mox in
Shields
here.
a little frustrated because this year's school list is going to cost more than last year's. But
Sorry
he
to hear
will
that.
have the same teacher. At least there's that. This is old Mox. Wait,
This is campy.
I know, but isn't the Mox that we've got in here the old edition?
Yeah, yeah, the one in here,
Campy!
yeah.
Kick butt
give her
campy. It says
SPD.
Central is kind of like Negan.
And he can stay. Central, I can't edit him. He just is how he is. Alright. Jaeger's, I think, our primary damage dealer for this.
Yep. Snowman Grim says I like Central's special gun.
Let's get her fitted. Let's just give her an M16A1. Okay, well, good enough. Alrighty.
Have we finally found the mission?
Indeed. Actually, she is going to play our medic for this mission. Because I anticipate we will need one. Alright then.
Whoa. Marcus says, did you guys hear about this Florida fellow a month ago?
Yeah.
He's gigantic.
Uh-huh.
That's kind of scary big.
Operation Regal Beast.
I am continually monitoring the energy signatures we detected near the target site. Possible subterranean activity detected. Strong interference blanketing the area. Sensors are unable to penetrate the rock face. We still have a steady read on Vahlen signal, however. I would advise extreme caution, Central. Biological readings in this area are erratic. In addition to several species of alien...
Hold on, Doctor. We've got something.
The data must be processed at all costs. Not hurry. Take this and find Redfoot.
It's her. Unfortunately, her friend never made it to the evac point.
I had hoped to meet my predecessor under less extreme circumstances. Still, I have tracked her signal to an area not far ahead.
Good. Lead the way, Doctor.
That looks like another one of her field labs.
Super says this is what happens when we tell XCOM we want story.
And I freaking love it.
Yep.
Yeah.
Alright, you're on point.
Vipers. Why did it have to be vipers?
They're
Though I
different.
share your reservations about this species, there's something different about these creatures. They appear almost underdeveloped. Perhaps an earlier stage of growth or some sort of precursor organism.
Just as long as they're not bulletproof.
So Central really doesn't like Vipers, huh?
Apparently. That was an Indiana Jones reference.
I know.
Let's get
So
in position.
Vahlen wanted her...
She was trying to send her assistant to find Central,
Yeah.
which means she's still ostensibly on our side.
Human skulls. Someone's been decorating this place.
It's a little weird.
There are a lot of snakes in here.
Something went
'Cause
very wrong.
that's a coral snake there.
So this must be where the vipers were created.
Yeah, this is probably the lair of the Viper King.
Shield says, keep the snakes away from me. They are gross.
Let's do this.
Link says, I was actually going to point that reference out. Yep. Ironically, Harrison Ford had no problem with snakes. Just his character.
Alright, so Central is a ranger, and he has the Reaper ability. Devastating chain melee attack, where the first melee attack cannot miss. Each melee kill in Reaper mode grants an extra action. Further melee attacks have reduced damage. Alright. So it's sort of a chain of swings then. Let's get him into position.
Is this unique mission music?
Yeah. Of course, they just slither inside to draw us in.
Central, I have managed to restore portions of Dr. Vahlen's personal research logs. I will begin patching through what I can immediately.
Testing. System dictation. This is Dr. M. Vahlen. Initial entry. It has taken me longer than I care to admit, but the secondary power system is finally operational. Enough so that I can move on to more compelling work.
Without the introduction of human DNA, these creatures once operating under the guise of thin men now show their true form. A purely reptilian species.
No reason for them to hide. The aliens don't need an infiltration unit anymore.
Affirmative. Move it out. Eyes on the prize.
I still have concealment, so
I know. I
Get
just
the drop
I feel
on.
very. Oh, snakies everywhere.
oh, they're just there for atmosphere.
I know. Secret says, come on, Central. You owe us for all the pointless rambling you've put us through. Oh, here they come. Their tails are red. Whoa!
There's a few of them. Geez, I just noticed they only have a couple of health points. They are underdeveloped.
Attempting to salvage materials from what appeared to be a totally inert storage system. I made an astonishing discovery. A single cryostasis unit remained intact and occupied. This changes everything.
Not sure I like the sound of that.
So, did she
Occupied?
find
An alien?
an alien in cryostasis?
I think so. Link says, as long as there aren't giant spider aliens, I'm good. And Snow Engram is cackling. That depends on what you consider chrysalids to be.
I'm gonna save the heavy armaments because I suspect the king is about to show up.
People call me a backstabber. Hell, I'll stab you in the front if you want.
Disable. On Overwatch.
Alright, let's kick this off.
Yeah.
Your history.
Neonate fighters. I like their pattern.
Ooh.
Shield says, I don't want the king to show up. I don't want to be part of his harem.
There's a full Viper.
Yeah.
Come to think of it, the neonates are pretty similar to the color pattern of the king.
They might be
Maybe
his harem.
maybe they are failed attempts at creating the king. Maybe they're like sterile males.
Lynx wants Central's gun.
So do I, man.
Yeah.
Oh, come on. Ha! Untouchable. Central has a safe word, and it ain't lick me in the friggin' neck. Oh crap, they have those things. Alright, they're a little more threatening.
Snowman says
So
chrysalids
that's-
don't have enough legs to be a spider.
Recovered from the surviving cryostasis unit. I now have a rare opportunity, one never afforded to me during my time with XCOM. I am free to pursue a research directive of my own choosing.
Uh-huh. So 3 viable embryos. So, wait, 3 viable embryos. Are there 3 rulers? Because there's the Viper King, the Behemoth Queen, and then there's... Isn't there an Archon?
Yeah, I think there's an Archon.
So that's it then.
Maybe she's trying to learn more about their biology and what we can do
Yeah, probably.
to modify it.
Confirmed.
Get to full
Ghost is
cover.
gonna BRB.
Alrighty.
He's going to cook some burgers.
Enjoy, mate.
They're very screechy.
Yeah, they are. Let's get inside. There we go. Put you on Overwatch. And you as well. Central. Actually, I can move you all the way up in her face. There we go. Perfect. Jeez, look at the optic on that rifle.
They're running scared.
There we go. Haha!
Nice.
Coordination.
Enemy eliminated.
Ooh. There's the queen.
Where?
That hologram.
You mean the key? Yeah.
It
Yeah,
appears
that's all
to be
3.
the remnants of an alien genetics facility. With the damage to these containment units being so severe, I can only imagine the work that was being done here.
Is she living out here? Just what the hell were you up to, Vahlen?
Yep. So those are the 3 embryos. She created them from cryostasis. Interesting.
Head to that location.
So, can anyone in chat confirm, are there follow-up missions to this? If there are, don't tell me the premise of them.
Just tell us if there's more than just this mission.
Yeah, like, is there just this one to explain what happened to Vahlen? Because I'm incredibly curious, and I want to know. And if I have to keep playing this side campaign to reach them, then I'll probably just start alternating streams from one to the other until I complete the story. If this is the only one, though, then that's good. That means I can keep this contained here.
Yeah.
On the move.
Snowman says this is the only mission for the DLC.
Alright, cool. Thank you.
Though I am certain some of my prior colleagues at XCOM would find the nature of my work here unsettling, I must persevere. I have no doubt these creatures would one day reach maturity, regardless of my intentions. Left here alone, the results could have been disastrous. With my guidance, at the very least, I am preventing a potential catastrophe.
How so?
Did she not modify them?
Maybe she did, and she weakened them. And they were about to end up even more powerful. That's a terrifying prospect in and of itself.
When I kill you, that's pretty hard-ish.
It's kind of scary, the thought that she weakened them.
Yeah, I mean, that's just speculation.
Because she said they would have matured.
Yeah. And that would cause a catastrophe in and of itself. Huh. Firaxis, you need to write more. Because when you do, damn.
Mission confirmed.
Consider me hooked.
Got it covered.
Stack on the door. I hear something. I hear movement.
I have rerouted the outgoing signal. The unit must have been damaged during whatever conflict occurred here. The complete message is coming through now.
An extreme biological hazard is present throughout this area. Genetically enhanced alien species in this region are of particular concern to the civilian populace. Do not approach under any circumstances. All attempts should be made to avoid contact with these life forms.
This isn't a message. It's a warning.
At least she tried to keep people away.
She tried to save him.
People call me a backstabber.
I still wonder.
I'll stab you in the front if you want.
What happened to her?
I'm kind of scared that.
Concerned her creations killed her.
Oh no, I see a human body up there.
Yep.
In a lab coat.
Is that her coat? That is an old XCOM coat.
Oh,
I don't know if that's one of her assistants or if that's her. Guess we'll find out.
Bene.
Super says last level press. Scale of 1 to
Scale.
scale of 1 to 10. If they made a full Insectipod figurine, how badly would you want it?
I'd definitely put that on my desk. So scale of 1 to 10? 5-ish. There's a lot of other desk decor I'd rather have.
Like the
Like-
SR-1 Normandy?
Oh yeah, like that. If I could get the Sky Ranger as a little desk model, oh, I'd love that.
Affirmative.
We still don't know what happened to Big Sky.
No, we don't. I hope he's still alive. I have a feeling he isn't. I hope so.
Sneaky!
They're everywhere in here.
I know, but it was like...
It's just inches away.
No! But I used to make a 4-inch Viper figurine and I'm sold.
Let's put Central on point. That's what I'm talking about. He even missed and still killed it. Caught it with the ricochet, I guess.
Wait. Multiple biological signatures in locational position. Reading
Creepy.
erratic. Difficult to pinpoint.
How many signatures, Doctor?
Unable to determine at this point.
They're coming through the caves and the vents.
In other words, they are...
They're everywhere. Yeah. I think that rules out my postulation that they are sterile.
Or at the least, the Viper King,
Oh.
made it so they're not sterile.
Well, maybe they're just different kinds of females, and he has a lot of fun. Good God!
Well, I think they're all female.
I think so, yeah.
All Vipers but the Viper King are female.
Oh. Alright, this just got friggin' intense.
The genetic blockers on the specimen's DNA, allowing the repressed traits to flourish. The subject's alpha and beta show promise. It is subject gamma I find the most intriguing.
Alright.
Snowman says the King is the only male, yeah. I'm not sure we can get them both.
No. Alright. Then... I just got
Oh wow, Central must survive for us to win this.
I had a feeling of that. Good thing, though, is
Yep.
I think this is a prime opportunity to put that Reaper ability of his to work.
And Marcus says this is Indiana Jones's worst nightmare. Iris says lesbian space snakes. I actually think that they didn't have males so that they couldn't reproduce.
Yeah.
Unless the in charge aliens wanted them to.
Yep. Damn, there's just spread out enough. Oh wait, no. Get two of them that way.
And there's another human body.
Yep. There we go. I'm hoping I can arc Central around using his Reaper ability. Alright, put a shot on the Viper. Yes! Might as well. Ah.
Adjusting aim. We're using ammo over here.
Do I have to get him in position first? Here we go. Come on.
Snowman says, don't forget that it gets weaker the more it hits.
Yeah. So I need him to end up in cover every time. There we go.
I've killed just about everything that walks or crawled.
Good freaking God. Central, man, you are an angry man. And I love it.
It's just Essential's a badass. Yep.
He so is. Kill them all. Let the alien gods sort them out.
Link says, damn Central, you scary.
Alright, so he reached the end of his line. Oh jeez, coming from the ceiling. Alright. There's so many.
I believe this may be the last of them, Central.
Alright.
Not detecting any additional signatures. Understood. Let's take them out and find Vahlen.
Alright. So the Viper just wasted its move. That's good. Woo-hoo-hoo! Oh! Oh, cheers to you, Lady Luck. You are on my side. Ha ha!
Snowman says, he really doesn't like Vipers. And Shield says, he looks pissed.
I like it. Woo! Okay, alright. That was close.
Taking heavy fire.
Central, reading a massive drop in temperature directly ahead. Such a large discrepancy defies any natural explanation.
Something tells me that won't be the worst of our problems, Doctor.
Uh-huh. Because I know who that is.
What did they call it exactly?
There's a massive drop in temperature, and the king has, like,
The freeze
chill abilities.
Yeah. Nectar 43 PS says hello.
Hello. Thank you for joining us. Ooh, that's not a very comfortable shot. Alright. Sacrifice a little safety. to get a clear shot. So that's the kind of thing I was always incredibly leery of doing early in the campaign. And in this one, I've learned to start doing that, and it pays dividends if you're careful about it.
Nectar says, what the heck are the enemies? These are neonate vipers.
Yeah, these are from the Alien Hunters DLC. This is the primary mission for that. It's
Link
pretty
says,
intense.
Yeah, Link says, I just noticed Jaeger has twin axes.
He does. One for chopping, one for throwing.
Nectar says, that's interesting.
I absolutely
So
enjoy the hell out of this DLC.
People are skullified. They look.
Yeah, they're
skellies.
clearly pretty aged corpses.
Which, no.
It's not what I wanted to do.
UI is like freaking out on me today, and it's annoying me because I could have killed that thing if it had actually kept the proper click. You're all right. Oof, he isn't. All right, that's a spike in the ribs. Ah, well.
Super Sorry, you may want to instruct your men to use restraint when using explosives. While certainly effective at killing the aliens, they also destroy the artifact we're hoping to recover from the bodies. Just something to consider.
Traces of human DNA deeper in the facility. It just might be.
Vahlen? That looked like a body to me, though.
Yeah, it did. She ain't moving. The hell kind of sensors does he have that he's able to pick that kind of thing up, too?
I don't know. But no wonder he's always the first to chime up when he's like, I've never seen that before.
Yeah. I mean, I guess since we're in an alien craft, I mean, who knows? The Avenger might actually have that kind of scanning capability. There we go.
Enemy eliminated.
Snowman thinks the snakes.
Where did she find these people?
Okay, so that isn't her. That's just an assistant.
Snake's a pretty big litter, is the way it is. These are probably all his daughters. Yeah,
Probably
the
true.
neonates.
Yeah.
That's why they have the coloring.
Ah, that's probably true.
And the adult ones that have the typical viper covering are probably the ones who he mated with.
That's true.
So these new neonates are the kids.
Yeah. I think you're onto something there.
Yeah, that would be why they're differently colored. But still underdeveloped. We'll go ahead and...
Yeah. I was just checking to make sure there wasn't another one in there.
Dawn is here.
Cheers. Alright.
That would explain their different coloration.
Yeah.
And that they're younger.
Yeah, the genetics there makes sense.
My subjects Alpha and Beta both continue to exhibit exaggerated, sometimes erratic variations on their traditionally observed behaviors. Subject Gamma has grown to become something else entirely. Behind those eyes, there is an intelligence that I have not witnessed in any unaltered specimens of its kind.
So it has free will.
I'm gonna assume that's why the snakes are the one that took this area.
Yeah. Pretty sure that confirms that Gamma is the Viper King.
Yeah. Super says if humans had this many women to men, I might actually be able to get a date.
Give it time. And it looks like they stole a lot of this equipment from Advent. Some of it has their insignia on it. I'm still curious about what she meant about avoiding catastrophe.
The eldest temple of the genetic fabric of their subordinate races knows no bounds. It
Genetics.
Yeah, it was already male.
Yeah.
She just got rid of the inhibitors.
Yeah.
Trying to see what they were before they were so effed up by their leaders. Link suggests you should just make a squad of Jaegers and call them War Boys.
It does make me curious, though, like, what each of the component Advent races were like prior to their genetic tampering. Because it's clear, like, the Muton were, like, warlike tribal sorts.
Complete with, like, war paint and ritual stuff.
Mm-hmm.
The Vipers were clearly intelligent.
Oh, yeah.
Sometimes wish you were here to keep my ambitions in check. Subject Gemma has escaped. A tremor opened, a minute fracture in the containment unit. That was all the creature needed. It shattered the metal, cracking it as if it were glass or a sheet of thin ice.
Damn it, Vahlen. What did you do?
Yep. Well, at least we know she wasn't working for Advent.
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
That makes me happy. Because I didn't want... Bless you.
I'm alright.
I didn't want her to be bad.
I didn't either.
Orders confirmed.
I mean, it's clear she's delved into gray territory. I think she was already kind of doing that.
Link's found the taco emoji. I think all the humans supposed that is the Viper's creation.
Yeah, that's them hunting in the local area.
And then they're creating warning signs,
Ooh.
essentially.
That's a large one. That's like anaconda size. And there's a few more assistants.
Yeah.
Jeez.
So, the burning skull fetish things are their creation.
That's them creating like a tribal territory marker.
She also says, okay, the commander had a daughter and Central raised her, she will be a badass.
Resources at my disposal. I wondered whether I should have focused my efforts on a single subject rather than the three over which I must now preside. Few of my staff feel comfortable in the containment facility. I myself must therefore keep a constant vigil. Still, the potential benefits far outweigh these concerns. Though the unease around subject Gamma in particular is admittedly contagious.
I'd imagine so. Alright, so I have to drop down into this.
So,
That's her
Vahlen found
data.
this place,
Yeah.
found the three things that were already a thing. Like, she didn't actually change anything except get rid of the inhibitors,
Yeah.
which,
Alright.
that's kind of scary. That's all she did to them. This must be the breeding thing.
Yeah.
Because
That's-
the Berserker is female when most of them are male,
Yeah.
and then the Viper is male when most are female, and clearly he is breeding.
Yep.
So,
I mean, for the sort of micromanaged social engineering that the aliens are so, clearly interested in, population control is an enormous part of that.
yeah.
So, all right, Central, you're on point.
Fisher went off in search of the creature. Damn her relics. She found no sign of Gamma, but she did uncover a clutch of eggs. Preliminary analysis reveals them to be reptilian in nature.
Subject Gamma.
Vahlen created a Viper King. Just what we needed.
I'm not sure created's the right term.
I think found and then studied. Ah, great. Colin and his harem.
I actually think these are his daughters.
Yeah. Whew, alright then.
Those must be from the clutch.
Yeah. Ah, you're probably right, come to think of it. Can I need to wait until I have a clearer shot. Thing is, no one has one. Can I... Damn. Good lord. Is that entire, like, stand of skeletal remains counting as full cover?
Quite possibly.
If so, let's change that. God, she's one space too far away. Oh. Alright. Get up there.
It would seem Vahlen's creations are not intent on making moves. They alert for rapid movement as it attempts to reposition itself.
Come on!
That one hurt a little.
Yep, uh-huh, I'd imagine.
John Bradford is found. Crap.
Can I get up there? I can. Oh, damn it.
Super
I'm
thinks
forfeiting
it
an
needs
action.
more intense music.
And now.
Yeah, this could do with, like, a climactic theme. Oh, come on. Oh, crap. Oh, crap, he knocked out Central. Oh, that ain't good. Alright, no. There. Oh, crap.
We should have made a save.
That's...
A combat save.
I got this, I think.
Shoot it.
I need to reposition her. Alright,
Seals is now central.
that'll have to do. He isn't dead, he's just unconscious. Man.
Shoot it. Quickly. Oh, we have a chance.
There we go. Yeah, that. Alright. That chipped a little away of it. Still have a turn. Come on.
No.
Come on, not more of you.
How many babies did he have? Well, we did see, what, 2 adult normal vipers?
And who knows how fast they can gestate.
I am pulling all relevant log entries on this Viper King now.
Do it.
For a moment, at the containment facility. Gamma. The creature has grown remarkably. Had the rest of the team not arrived, I'm sure I would not be here.
Alright, put her around in his face! Alright, that's something. John, why'd you have to fall?
The breath of that creature is reading at incredibly low temperatures. You are at risk of severe tissue damage.
Good to know, Doctor.
How is he saying that? He's unconscious.
Come on. Ow.
Our few remaining scouts report significant increases in biodensity in the area. It is clear. We are not alone. I can no longer delude myself.
Alright then. Alright, hang on. I'm actually going to load from a couple of rounds ago. Because...
Super says Central confirmed ethereal.
Thing is, him hitting the deck in the first round of combat, that's going to cripple my chances of this.
Yep.
Alright. So, I'm going to put you on Overwatch. I'm actually going to put you up there. Because if I can get people in more advantageous positions first, that'll help.
Super says not enough bullet.
That'll have to do.
It won't trigger until you approach the marker with Central. So
Alright.
taking time to set up would be better. Super suggests high ground in general.
Thing is, there's no cover on the high ground.
I know.
That's gonna leave me really open.
Yeah.
At least get him to full cover. I pretty much know for a fact he's gonna get flanked from that other side. That'll do. That's at least a little high ground.
Stim pack Marines is aim for the eyes.
Life signs are being obscured.
Alright. Let's try and kill this thing.
So did he capture Vahlen and freeze her? Is that what that's suggesting?
Maybe. Alright. Solid damage straight away.
So this cover's kind of pointless against the ruler since it can do so much.
It's true.
Put up the armor.
Whoa, did you see that giant skin?
Mm-hmm.
Super says, does Gamma regularly shoot? I've not seen him fight.
I don't know. He's got one of those casters, though, so that concerns me. Alright, that took out his cover and shredded some armor.
Stay alert for rapid movement as it attempts to reposition itself.
Alright. Concentrate fire.
Hit the point.
Ah, he's on fire. Excellent. Alright.
Snowman says you have the crossbomb again, too.
That's true, I do. Okay, do I have anyone in position to use it? Nope. Central's the last one with a turn right now. Concentrate fire, then.
Got a piece of the armor.
Alright. He's half down already and on fire. This is a solid start. He's conjuring his gate.
I cannot begin to fathom why Dr. Vahlen would have allowed it to have this ability.
I don't think it was her call.
Take it out before it gets away.
I'm trying. Okay.
Super says he does seem pretty interested in chasing Central, too.
That's true.
Probably because he can tell that's the leader.
Yeah. He's actually locking himself in position doing that, though, so that's to my advantage.
Central, I am pulling all relevant log entries on this Viper King now.
I saw it. You are moved at the containment facility.
Come on. Throw the axe. so fast. There he goes.
Let it get away. Something tells me that's not the last we're gonna see of that thing. We'll get another shot, we better make it count. We can still clear out the rest of these things and secure the area. Let's take care of them.
Check. Alright then. Achievements unlocked. A forbidden experiment. Yeah, that sounds about right.
Might have lost the big guy, but it looks like this area is finally clear. It's not her.
Central, I am not detecting any
Interesting.
additional life signs, human or otherwise. The cavern is clear.
It wasn't her.
So she's still alive somewhere.
Huh.
And if this is the only mission for this DLC, then
Maybe future DLC?
I think something's coming about her later. Because I know there's another one expected to come out called Shen's Last Gift. I don't know about anything else.
Super says, worth mentioning, anyone note the Viper face markings look like cheesy action movie war paint?
Yeah, a little, yeah. Alright then. So that was interesting.
Let's
I
see
enjoyed
what
the
they have
hell
to
out of
say
that.
After.
Yeah. Conclusion of the mission. Central looks pretty pleased with himself.
Yeah. I mean, they all made it.
Yeah, that's a pretty amazing feat in and of itself.
I expected something of a learning curve for our new recruits, but they've done a remarkable job.
Paris says, is this like the whole Ulysses thing about in New Vegas where he's just been all over and you're playing catch up? I think
Seems
so,
like it.
because we found several blank places, or rather, like
They were
there are
like
places
abandoned.
around the map
Yeah.
that we found hints of Vahlen and her.
Or like early experiments. Alright then, so I can save and cap off the Alien Hunters mission. And let's head to the main menu.
Do they have nothing to say after?
Doesn't seem like it. Alright then. Fitting.
Yeah.
So
It
let's...
is 9 o'clock.
Alright, so I have time enough for like one mission.
Yep.
Alright. That's the most recent, correct? Yes. So now let's load the primary campaign continuity for the stream series. Having now actually learned of the mission that actually took place in this timeline. Completely, yeah. That happened.
Snowman says, it's a shame Central's only using that DLC mission.
I know.
I know, because we get him for the very first major mission to get the commander back.
I'd friggin' love to have him in the roster as just like an ace in the hole, because
Yeah.
like even if you had the condition that if he dies, it's just mission fail, like you have to reload. I would just love to use him, because he's so awesome. Alright, so I need to assess the situation here now.
Super says, at least this wasn't central to the plot. Kappa.
That's fair. Alright, so hang on. I have one more contact I can make. Fair amount of power left.
I think we were looking
Codex
for...
data is coming in 5 days. I have a recruit getting trained. Supply drop is in 20 days. Datapad decryption, because I'm low on intel. I'm pretty much dry on supplies.
I think we we were looking for the next dark site, or rather not dark site, the next...
Yeah, the next avatar facility.
Yeah, we needed to unlock some more places.
Yeah, so I just need to expand my contacts. Alright, so that's
But
mass
if we
grave.
did, then he wouldn't be central anymore. You know, like if he was in our roster.
Yeah, that's true.
Ooh,
Ooh, hello, what are you?
I don't know, but that looks important.
I forget what that is. I feel like I've seen it. I just don't remember.
Yeah, that looks important to me.
Is there anything on Antarctica? I haven't actually looked at it. Is there, like, hidden clues about things?
Probably not.
No. They could have made an X-Files reference there. I'm not clarifying that, because spoilers, I'm just saying. They could have.
I think we need to head towards that thing. That
Yeah.
red,
Alright, well,
whatever the F that is.
I need to pick up the supply drop, because that's a fat stack of supplies. And, yeah, then I think it's time to head to the Americas.
Super says, play Final Fantasy Tactics, recruit TG Sid, roll face on controller, win game. Overpowered NPCs are not fun if they are in literally every mission. It says.
Alright, so that's that. Alright, cool.
Alright, I think it's time to go do the thingy.
Yeah, might as well finish off the alien allies, because it's only a 2-day.
Mass grave.
Yep.
That's sad.
There we go.
Lynx knows what you're
Dang.
referencing.
Classified intel. Landed UFO. The Resistance has intel on a landed Hunter UFO. We can't pass up this opportunity to raid it for alien technology and supplies.
Yeah.
Check.
No exploding though.
Yeah.
There's a Codex Muton.
Operation Fading Palace. So,
It doesn't
elite
look too
officer,
bad.
elite trooper, a Codex, a Muton, and an Archon. No, that's not terrible. Alright. Launch mission.
Knock on. Wait, that's not wood. Yeah.
Ooh.
Oh,
There goes another one. Alright.
that was almost bad.
Because apparently they just patrol after a certain point.
So we need to do less boomies, more precise.
So,
Actually, this seems to be a pretty good loadout.
let's see. So we got Gunslinger, Marksman, Ranger, Aid, Specialists, Heavy Hitter Grenadier, and a Haywire Specialist. Not sure I actually need that. Is there anyone else I can take?
Ooh. There's Moxley.
Actually,
I don't think we should do more grenadiers. We don't want to destroy everything.
thing is, this is a very difficult though,
Oh, is it?
so
Never mind.
I need to hit with a lot of firepower.
Link still wants Jaeger's outfit with light changes.
Actually, I can probably do that. Does anyone remember the first name I had from him? I remember his call sign,
Give me a second.
because
Wait, we're looking for who? For Lynx's?
yeah, the character that he wanted the look of, like,
No.
because I could just import from character pool. If anyone doesn't remember, I'll just do it for the next stream.
I don't remember.
Okay.
Hang on, I need to find him.
Yeah, let's go with.
Oh, we haven't made him yet, anyway. Because it's an alt.
Ah, okay.
Because he died last time.
Gotcha. I think this is solid. So, let's launch.
Shield likes Vi's outfit. I think
Yeah, that's the
that is
the scale armor you get from killing the Viper King.
Yeah. We skinned him. I mean, what? I didn't. What? Mm.
Yeah.
Ghost wants you to remove the face paint.
Okay. I'll do that after this mission.
Been making moves against the aliens in this area. It looks like they managed to disable a UFO on the ground. We're moving in to secure the site. Eliminate any hostile resistance and seize whatever gear you can from that ship.
Check.
Links, I have saved the fact that you wanted Jaeger's outfit. So that
I shall make it happen.
That will be happening off stream. I was like, I can't think of the word I'm looking for.
Menace 1-5, UFO site coordinates locked in. Move to secure the area, neutralize all hostiles.
Loki.
Alright.
Jill says now if it was in purple and blue. Unfortunately, he only apparently had enough scales to make one set of armor.
Mm-hmm.
But he was so big, I find that.
I mean, maybe you have to pick, like, the densest ones to actually make proper armor out of.
That's true, I guess.
I mean, you could fluff it any number of ways. So I don't have a timer, so I can take my time here. I always feel such relief when I realize a mission doesn't have a counter.
I know.
And, like, I know there are mods to completely remove all of the mission counters. That's just kind of
More of them. We sure are popular today.
turning it into incredibly easy mode, though. Because suddenly the game loses all of its, like, anxiety and tension.
Yeah. This is just so tense we don't want to screw it up by moving quickly. Or too quickly, rather.
Look out.
Snowman Grim says, and again, look at the mimic beacons. What do you actually use from Faceless to make those? Yeah.
I have no idea, man.
I don't want to know. On that one, I'm gonna be like, Shen and Taigen can be the only ones to know that. I don't mind.
It's classified.
Understood. Moving out.
Aw.
You just need a higher clearance to learn these things.
Link says, so girlfriend is tired and staying the night, so she's heading to bed. She wants to say goodnight to everyone.
Oh, cheers.
Good night! Sleep well, and thank you for joining us.
Indeed.
I also hope you enjoyed your pizza.
I mean, if you're not enjoying pizza, it's either a sad excuse for pizza or you're just a commie.
On my way.
There are no other options.
Yep. Either something's wrong with the pizza or you're a commie.
On the prize.
Though to be fair, I've had some bad pizza before.
Oh, so have I. I've had pizza that made me sick.
It's very sad when that happens too. It's like, but it's pizza. Should never happen like that. Whoa.
That's a
Hi, guys.
full patrol squad. Alright, they are moving very far. Ooh, something's happening at the UFO. Alright, I think we need to engage these guys first.
Yeah, probably.
So... let's get T to full cover.
Figure out what to do next.
Set her to watch.
Cover you.
I think I'll let you kick off combat.
Don says, who
Ghost.
here has heard of Mod Pizza? I have. We actually had one go in nearby fairly recently. My dentist actually goes there.
Have I gone there? That doesn't sound familiar to me.
No, it's on Lubetta,
Oh, okay.
near the Vintage.
Yeah,
It's new.
okay. That must be really new.
Yeah. I was at the dentist the other day. They were actually talking about, they'd just gotten back from their lunch break. So one of them had tried it for the first time. And they said it was really good. We
Cool.
might have to check it out.
Yeah, man. Alright. Oh. Kidney shot.
I am sad that I didn't get, like, my little capey thing isn't the cape from the king. I wished it was the king's cape.
Get shredded.
I almost feel bad.
Oh.
Nicht gut.
Almost a squad wipe. Oh.
Pew pew.
Ooh. Sir, you didn't need that elbow, did you?
He's like, oh god.
Ah!
He's like,
Captain!
what did I do?
Oh god! I didn't sign up for this! I mean, I didn't sign up at all. I was kind of conscripted and then genetically tampered with, and I'm an abomination against nature. I still didn't sign up for this!
Signal coming from the UFO.
Oh, great.
Some kind of distress beacon.
Now we have a time limit.
Of course I do.
Before they send their whole fleet after us.
Fine. then you know what? I'm gonna
Feels
suppress
this.
him.
Pizza was the only thing that I liked from my school days. Never have study hall after lunch because you could tell who had pizza for lunch. It was that greasy. It went through the plates.
Yeah, that's how they were in my school.
Yeah. That's because they used the cheap cheese.
Yeah.
Super greasy stuff is when they use cheap cheese and cheap pepperoni.
Yep.
Because high quality ones, well, pepperoni will always be a bit greasy just by its own nature. The cheaper kinds.
It's because there's a lot of like oil and filler and junk in it.
Yeah, and that ends up.
It's that
making
stuff
it greasy.
liquefying when it gets
Yeah,
heated.
that's what makes it so greasy.
Yeah.
Lee says, I haven't shown you guys a pic of my girlfriend yet, have I? No, you
Yeah.
have not. We also don't know what to call her except Lynx's girlfriend. And if she's happy with that, then that's fine.
Hey. I never pressure anybody to put stuff out there on the internet that they don't want. So.
Nope. I just know sometimes people don't like being referred to as just somebody else's whatever.
Yeah.
You know. And I can never quite tell when that's a thing and when it's not.
Yeah, some people take like extreme offense at that. Jeez. Like ruined the whole doorway.
You want some more?
Wow.
Ooh, ooh, there are the codices. Good God, how many of them are there?
3. Looks like.
Yep. Jeez. Alright.
They must have set off the beacons.
Yeah. Okay.
Honestly, I'm not too scared of a response as long as we can take out the codexes.
Yeah. Alright. Overwatch from up there, then we've got high ground. Can I attack, like, from here? I can! Awesome! Haha! There you go. Clone yourself. Make yourself that much more delicate.
Marcus says, and the free computer viruses are back. Link says, permit me a moment to get a good pic of her. She doesn't mind. We are kind of private people when it comes to our names online. Okay.
I completely understand that, man.
Once upon a time, I would never put my name out there,
Oh, yeah.
but because this is our business.
Yeah, like, I figured doing something like this, you know, my name and identity, it's gonna get out there
Yeah,
at some
so
point, so
we
I kind of
decided-
stopped caring.
Yeah, we decided to do it on our own terms.
Yeah.
But I totally understand. I just want to make sure I'm not, you know, insulting her
Yeah.
or upsetting her by calling her just Lynx's girlfriend.
Yeah, just, and like,
Because some people
As-
really don't like that.
as a community advisor, just for like the internet in general, like I feel so much for those people that, you know, like are popular online and that then have like the fans that don't completely understand the limitations of what is okay, like show up at their door when they haven't publicly released their address. Like that shit's creepy. Never, ever do that. It's never okay. You are not the exception. It isn't cool. It's concerning. It's cause to call the cops.
Pretty much only if you're actually friends with the person and they've
Yeah.
invited you.
If they haven't invited you to their home, never do that.
Yeah. The closest that you can come to that is emailing them to say that you're going to be in the area and we're wondering if there was a chance that you might be out and about. So
Yeah,
they can
and
meet
like
you.
if you want to meet somewhere and it's like on their terms and they agree to it,
Yeah.
then yeah.
That's pretty much it for that. Lynx is like what happened to Cry.
Yeah, well, it happened to Cry. It's happened to Steve, Boogie.
Yeah.
It's happened to Mark. That's why he had to change apartments.
That's so creepy.
Like, I feel for that, man.
I think Jack only gets away from it because he lives in Ireland.
Well, and he's made very careful efforts to not let on exactly where he lives.
Yeah.
Like, the people that live in LA, unfortunately, it's a little easier to figure
Whoa,
out.
What was that?
That's the Queen! Hello again.
Never mind, I'm worried about the distress beacon now.
Let's make sure to take it out this time.
Great.
Link says that's why we were really private about it.
Yeah.
Bob says, wait, are you serious? Mark had a stalker, so he changed apartments? Yep.
Yeah,
It
it's...
was that and some other issues that he had with that particular apartment.
Yeah. That's why I think it was either the first or the one immediately after that that he got after moving to LA. He changed pretty fast because people found him and he didn't feel safe.
Yep.
Which I completely understand.
Yep. Oh.
Owie! Actually, that's only 2. That's not terrible.
Thanks to my armor.
Yeah. Alright, I need to get you the hell out of there, because...
Just let me go stab something. And I'll be
no.
happy.
No.
No? Can I stab and retreat?
We are gonna pull away, actually.
Yeah, like, is there a retreat button?
Oh, yeah, it's called the sprint. Oh, God.
No, I don't want to die.
Oh, she's angry.
Uh,
Oh, come on.
Places. Now, how do I send pics on here? I think,
Upload
you
it to, like,
have
Imgur or something.
Yeah. Or photo bucket, or something like that.
Or what is the new one that I keep seeing? Like, Kiazo, I think? I don't know. I'm not up with all these newfangled websites.
You kidding? I still don't have Pinterest.
Here's why. Actually, I have an account. I just don't do anything with it.
Did you get tired of any time something linked there and asked you to get an account?
Yep. GTFO!
But yeah, I don't have an Imgur or a Pinterest. Oh, it doesn't like
Ooh,
me.
she's a sprinty.
Oh, she does not like me. I don't.
Alright, Ghost. We need you to GTFO. Actually, that is proper cover there. So get to it immediately. She's about to cause problems. Oof. Great, so that stuns him.
Link says, I don't think she would like that. Yeah. Unfortunately, you would have to put it up somewhere, and then you could delete it. But if she's not comfortable with that, then that's fine.
Yeah, then don't worry about it.
Don't worry about it. If we were on Discord, you could do it via that, just straight from your computer.
Yeah.
But we're not right now.
Okay. Well, I have 100%.
Shoot it. Maybe we can get it to run away.
Queenie, I think you need a tic tac. Yep, shred that armor. That's a good. Keep that up. Whew.
Miss Tardis is stunned. Can I do something?
Yeah. There we go. Good.
Do something.
Of course, the codices are still just teleporting all over the damn place. Ow! I'm so glad I upgraded armor, because they would have just picked me apart. Okay, that was close. Alright. Oh, and of course there's just one normal Muton. One more of those and he's gonna go down. Alright.
Let me do something to the thing. I don't know what.
Yeah. Frostbite.
80%.
That's good enough. Good. Alright, so she's frozen for a couple of turns, or at least a couple of actions, I should say.
Shield says Ghost needs a medic. Yep.
Yeah, he does.
Can I stab him?
Actually, hang on. I need him to move more than I need you to reload right now. Get to at least some cover.
Okay.
Now, T.
She's still stunned, I think.
She's fine. Alright, how smacked up is everyone? Not very. So we'll just
Ghost
do...
is pretty bad,
Yeah, I know. It's just I was trying to see whether or not I need to do the full party heal or just one. So I need to go patch him up.
Don is gotta go.
Alrighty, have a good one, man.
Bye.
Alright, well, that got me a couple of turns worth of actions.
We'll get another.
Rapid fire! Right in the face! Plasma to the jaw! There we go. And I poisoned her. Alright. More dots! Oh!
Oh, that was nasty. Oh, that's so
Debris came out with that one.
And we're all like, oh shit.
Who did you just hit?
My
You just
best
hit Mystique!
friend!
How dare you?
I was panicked, apparently.
Just, movement! Who are you shooting? Oh.
Oh, okay. That's okay.
Shooting at the Codex. Alright, cool. Carry on.
Sorry, Miss T. Please forgive me.
Now who are you shooting at? Still the Codex. Keep it up.
Okay.
Cheerio.
I got really scared when I saw Bladestorm. I'm like, she's not close enough to the thing.
Yeah. Fire pistol. 3 times. Same target. 100%. Queen, concentrate fire! Oh, yes.
Oh, it's gonna try and leave now, I think.
Our target, minimal damage.
Because I think it's once you take one of their full meters off, they run. I kinda hope she runs. Yep,
Yeah.
there she goes. Alright.
We've seen them try that before. Don't let it get away.
Actually, Central, I am gonna let it get away. First, though, put one last hurt on her. Ugh, that ain't much of one.
She's pretty.
Oh, yeah.
I like
You've done well for
this
yourself.
shirt.
Yeah, you would.
What? What's wrong with liking that shirt? I would wear that shirt. I'm not even gonna pretend that I wouldn't wear that shirt because I totally would. Yeah, she's pretty. Good job.
There she goes. Alright. Oh, cool. It removes panic as soon as she leaves.
We need to get the.
Yeah. Alright. I'm willing to sacrifice a little loot to make that stop. So, let's do this. That didn't do a thing! I mean, it removed the cover. Ah! Hi. Great. Yeah, you probably are. Kind of a lot.
Marcus said, oh, Lee says that's actually my shirt. Well, I like your shirt.
You have fine taste, sir.
Marcus says, when it comes to potential stalkers, I think I would be good. We have 3 dogs that bark loudly as hell whenever someone's behind the door, and even though I'm not that intimidating a guy, I got a permanent mugshot face. And all I need to do is frown a bit, and I look like a freaking serial killer.
Resting angry face.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Ow! Alright, I think it's time for the full party heal ability. Uh-huh, I noticed.
Snowman Graham says, on the plus side, the queen is almost dead.
Yeah?
On the flip side, the queen is almost dead, and then you'll have to worry about a new ruler.
Yeah, that's...
Not like this emoji.
That's true. Not like this. Alright, get to cover. Fully heal everyone.
Better hurry. I don't think it's gonna last much longer.
Okay. Alright, I think we're in alright shape after this. I'm not sure I'm gonna get in time to stimmy their response, though. Are you still in the vortex? I think you are. So, you know what? We're gonna get you out of harm's way and deal with the Codex at the same time. There we go. there's a Mouton to your flank. I knew that!
I don't want to die?
Alright, Ghost, you know what?
Here I
I'm
come.
gonna send you around to flank, and you are gonna take this codex out. There we go. Right into the core. That's what I'm talking about.
You can't handle me.
Okay, now, if I put you there, please tell me you have a shot on that Mouton.
I found my favorite electro artist emoji. I love Twitch.
There,
Nice.
perfect.
So these are the emojis.
Hang on.
I think you will approve.
Ha! Oh, yes. The House of Mouse.
Marcus wants to know if there's someone in the vortex.
Yeah, Noah's in there. I need to get him out. Alright, I'm actually going to roll the dice here. Leave him open. Now, no, not face off. Lightning hands. There we go.
Put out the armor.
One more. Come on. Alright, didn't kill him. Put a hurt on him, though.
Hit the armor.
Hopefully that's enough. Please tell me you have a shot from here. You do. And it's a decent one. How much on that Mouton? That's actually more concerning, so take that. Come on. Pew pew! The pew method is another success!
I think the pew method has been officially
It is adopted. It is policy now.
pew pew. When we need it to hit, we pew pew.
Living that pew life. I really need to get one of those, like, Coleon Noir, like, the hats or patches. Ow! I need that spine for spining things. Oh, you made him angry. You won't like him when he's angry.
That was a
Jeez,
dodge.
that was a dodge? Oh my god.
Yes, clone yourself.
Oh yeah. Make yourself that much more delicate. Yeah. Okay, I've got one turn. Hang on. Is he far enough ahead to make it there? No!
Am
Alright.
I?
I'm gonna have to hold up now. Well, maybe. Because you're there.
Because I'm quick.
That's right, you do have
Wait,
more
you just passed.
travel. Yes! I hope you get an action. Please tell me you get an action after that. Coming down to the wire.
That's 1-5. That's the distress beacon.
Uh-huh.
Move in and disable it before the aliens get a bead on the UFO.
Uh-huh. Oh.
We tried. Marcus says, I thought pew pew was official method ages ago. It was still in the testing phase.
It was experimental. Get to cover, reload. I keep forgetting she has free reload.
Bob says you should have run a gun cam. He says yes, Codex makes yourself like a more. Yes, Codex, make yourself like a more delicate flower.
I think run and gun only allows an attack action at the end of the
Marcus
sprint.
says there are t-shirts too.
Uh-huh.
The
I
Pew
really
Pew
want some of
life.
those.
Hashtag the pew pew life.
It's like if you guys like, if you like firearms and you like really charming hosts that are more of like the everyman type than like the tactical expert, who's just like he knows a fair amount about what he's talking about. He's still like really relatable though. Check out Coleon Noir. Like plug in for him. He didn't pay me or anything. He doesn't even know I exist. I really like him. He's a cool guy.
I also like Demolition Man.
Yeah, demo rants are cool too.
Locked and loaded. Affirmative. Covering out.
I'm sorry. I tried. I did try. I'm sad that I couldn't just like push the button.
Because like I think run and gun only allows an attack action after a sprint, not like just an action. So.
Oh.
Oh, hi.
Shoot it.
Please die. Thank you! That hit the wall with some force. Okay, well... Actually, yeah. Reload the main rifle. Reload. Reload.
Lynx loves that shit. Yeah, I really want one. But go that way! I mean, on me.
Get you reloaded.
I tried.
Alright, here they come.
I tried, that's all.
Dennis 1-5, we've got confirmation of multiple inbound transports. Looks like they've locked on to the distress beacon. Neutralize all hostile reinforcements and
Alright.
secure the site.
That's alright. I can do that.
Bob says you could reload to find out.
I'm pretty confident in my ability to take on the reinforcements.
Snowman Grim says need to head out. Night owl.
Have a good one.
Night. I am sorry, my love, that I have let you down with my inability to push a button after sprinting.
It's so complicated. You could just like fall on the console.
I'm guessing I was so overwhelmed with breathing, and just breathing, that I couldn't see well enough to actually manipulate the console properly. That's what I'm gonna go with.
Can I? Oh, I can't use a single saguaro as cover.
I wonder why.
Go.
Marcus says, love Colleen more. Best part about him to me is that he breaks every stereotype people have about the NRA. He's
Yeah,
young,
pretty much.
black, successful. I remember him mentioning that he has a lawyer's degree, and he lives in Texas.
Mm-hmm. He's a cool guy.
Yep. And Lee says, don't worry, Vi, you tried and failed miserably, but the important thing is to never try again. Ken Internet 2 gets that reference. I was about to say, don't fall off!
Come on, run that gauntlet.
Oh, he is almost dead. Can we, like, take control of him?
I don't have anyone with haywire.
Okay, can I just kill it?
Maybe.
This one's dead.
Reload and keep fighting. I'm game. Let's finish this.
Where is he?
It's run and gun. It's the right middle. Perfect.
Let's move.
Tuck into that alcove. That should get you close enough for a shot. There we go. Wasted on him.
Yeah.
Alright, take the shot anyway.
That sound.
I know, man.
I don't like the sound. Ghost is back. The burgers were
There we go.
amazing.
Yeah, I hear you're on vacation for a week. Congrats, man. Enjoy.
Wait, Ghost?
Yeah.
Oh, cool. Nice. Mark says, also like Hickok 45. I wish he was my dad.
Yeah, Hickok's cool.
But yeah, this is going to be our last mission, I think.
Yeah, I'm gonna call it after
On the
this.
way.
So, alright. My quesadillas wore off a long time ago.
Oh, I know. My one pizza didn't last very long.
There we go. Fanfire.
And I apologize for being probably in the shadows right now.
Eh. Finally, face off. Frickin' love gunslingers. They're so good. Like, they're absolutely amazing to put the status effect ammos on, because they can affect an entire enemy squad.
Do you think he'll have a shot from there?
If I move him up, maybe. Can I can't tell if that'll affect him. Let's try it. Why not? Because I know the red mechs are immune to fire. Advent captains, however, are not.
Shoot him.
Alright, he's actually just gonna friggin' turn to ash in the next round, so I'm gonna put him on Overwatch.
How does a mech make that kind of sound if it isn't an EVA?
I don't know, man. I'm not sure it was the mech making that sound.
I think it was the
I think it was the captain.
Muton.
Oh yeah, that too.
Because it's right there.
And there he goes. Crispy.
Just the way we like them.
There we go. Come on, run this gauntlet. Oh, come on, T.
We forgot to pew
Pew pew!
pew. Pew pew!
That's actually a really cinematic image right there. Oh, yes!
See, I told you we forgot to pew pew. Marcus says Captain Barbecue. And Pyro says note to self, don't leave room when iPad is on 3%. James for 32 asks, have you heard of a game called Dead by Daylight?
I have. That one looks fairly interesting. It's sort of like asymmetrical, like at its core, it's asymmetrical combat. Because it's like one player is like an axe murderer monster creature kind of thing, and I think it's another 3 or 4, I think, are like normal people and you're trying to survive.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
Yeah, it's pretty interesting. It looks like a game that's just like made for YouTubers.
It's like murder.
Yeah.
And like the other... I'm assuming this means that there's someone inside.
Yeah.
Still.
Yeah, I just about guarantee it. So let's get in there and say hello, shall we?
Through a wall too. That kill was beautiful. It was. It was pretty deliciously gorgeous.
Like sometimes, because of this procedural generation, the environments and actions and stuff don't always make a whole lot of sense in this game. When they get cinematic though, they look awesome.
On your order.
I'm hoping there will be the chance to stab something soon.
Getting in was easy. Getting out should.
Ugh, I think it is the
I'm
Muton.
telling you, it's the Muton. It
Yeah.
makes this weird, disturbing, creepy ass.
So it like isn't dead, or it's just like gases still escaping its
Yeah, like,
corpse.
it's really disturbing, and I don't like it.
No wonder they get unsettled conducting the autopsies.
Scanning a beat.
Because it's like they aren't dead yet.
Except they are dead. It's just they're still making sounds, and no one likes that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the human mind does not like it when things that we perceive are dead continue to move.
No, no.
We're like programmed to just find that incredibly unsettling.
Yeah. James says there's 4 people and they have to turn on 5 generators and find the escape key.
Gotcha. So it kind of puts them in like a Slender-ish sort of scenario.
Get the stuff on, find the gate, and leave before the thing gets you.
Yeah, pretty much.
Where is he? I'm feeling very uncomfortable that we're in the middle of the ship. We
They're
haven't found it yet.
they're past that door. I just about guarantee it.
Alright, so the mud guys fart during autopsies.
I think they just continue to melt.
And Link says, you and the stabby stabs, Vi. Well, yeah.
She's all about that stab life.
I like the stabs. Stab and a half?
Copy that.
Not GT Live. So I would love to meet them someday.
I would love that.
Especially the other Stephanie.
Everybody get ready.
We Stephanies have to unite and give our guys a hard time.
Hell, if I could just like contribute as like an extra to one of the
Oh my god, I would.
like the Game Lab
Ugh.
shows, like, oh man, I'd love
Are
that.
you kidding? If I could just be in the same room, I would be happy.
Well, like they just seem like really cool people to like sit down and chat with.
They really do. Marcus says, Ken, I don't know if you saw the E3 coverage, but there's this upcoming game called Sea of Thieves. It's a pirate game of sorts. It seemed like a great game to play with friends.
Huh? I didn't see anything about that one. I'll have to check that out.
I'm nervous now. Where is the enemy?
I don't know. Peek through the window here. Still nada.
Send me in, coach. That's not me.
I know. You're right there at the corner.
he around back?
Yeah, maybe they're out here somewhere. Alright, well, let's check that door then. Hello? Alright, cover that door. Let's get everyone else up here too.
Ring said she would make a good prison shanker along with Shenaners and Chilled Chaos. There they are.
Hello.
Pew pew.
Aw.
It's because he's flying. I blame the flying. Yep, bloody hell. Noah says, boys, how goes?
Hello. How's it going, comrade? I am pleased to say you are still alive. Though for how long, I cannot say. Hopefully long. I just cannot say. Let's get in place. There we go. Yeah, there we go. 'Cause I think if we stay in an enclosed space...
You're probably going to want to watch the export of this now, because we did
the Alien Hunters DLC mission. Okay.
I'm not sure what that will do while we're inside.
I think it's going to come through the ceiling. So that's going to come down, looks like all through this area, so we need to move. I think she's good. You, however, I think need to move.
No, so I'm not a victim of your policy? Nice! Just got back from a dinner with some old family friends. Had a nice talking pizza. What have I missed?
Good times. Not a whole lot.
Everybody with the pizza today.
Yes, it's truly everyone has
That's
had pizza
like
today.
4 people with pizza.
Alright, let's go. Lightning hands. Here we go. Remove his Overwatch for one. There we go. Now, let's go Fanfire one more time. Alright, so Ghost has put a hurt on him. And now, oh, he's still got one more shot. Do it, my friend.
Pyrus' question. In the event the pound goes down foot, can we use Kin's marks as the new currency?
I approve of this. The kin's mark shall appreciate in value.
We just have to design what it looks like now.
Keep this under
And then
covered.
maybe get some 3D printed. And then we can paint it.
I would love that, actually.
To have Kin's marks.
Yeah. Let's see.
Oh, see, it doesn't go through the roof.
It affected him.
That's because he was at the door.
I guess. Ooh. I'm covered. There we go.
And he says, hey, Friday night is pizza night. You guys get the memo?
Friday night is Chili's night.
Yep.
At least for us.
Fire says, it's just Kin's Steam icon on a coin. Yeah, but we don't own the rights to that.
No, that's actually another artist. That's why I haven't used that in like an official capacity. I just use it on Steam.
Marcus says, I didn't have any pizza today. Just some sausages and mushrooms filled with cheese and wrapped in bacon.
Good times.
That actually sounds really good. Man, I'm hungry. Stupid Archon, you need to die so I can get chilies.
Still not sponsored, sadly.
Not sponsored, but want to be. Sheila said, oh, I had grilled cheese and eggs with ham for dinner. Nice.
Good times.
Stabby? Am I a stabbing?
I don't think you're gonna kill him. You're gonna put a hurt on him
I
though.
don't care. Just stab
Ooh,
it.
there we go.
I know you don't like it. Tough.
You mad?
You mad, brah? Move. I dare ya. Let me do the blade thingy. Blade
Hi, friend. Haha. Does Miss T still have an action? She does. Let's fix up Ghost, since he is hurting and on fire.
Yeah, might want to put that out.
And then put a shot on the Archon. No. Yep. Gremlin, could you hurry it up, please? Gremlin. Come on. There we go. Oh.
Yeah!
Chest shot.
Awesome!
Is he the last one, or is there one more?
Status confirmed. Mission accomplished.
Alright.
Awesome.
That mission could have gone horribly awry. And yet...
See? Only 16 or 17. That means only the queen was...
she was the only survivor.
Yep.
And everyone came home. Everyone's coming home hurts. Everyone came home, though.
Pyre says, then Ken on one side with a giant cigar and a monocle, and Vi on the other side with a top hat and Bowie knife. I could get behind that. Can it be a mini top hat?
Yeah, that was originally going to end up her, like...
It's over there.
visual style.
I have a mini top hat.
Yep.
It's cute. It's got...
It's a little, like, cocked to the side Lolita hat kind of thing.
Yeah, it's got brown velvet with a black lace trim.
Yep.
I'm a weirdo. My Hawk says, Ermigerd! Link says, well, I need to head to bed. Tomorrow is my birthday and I need some sleep for my party tomorrow. That and Princess has been waiting for me, so good night, friend. Oh, you call her Princess! That's so cute!
Congratulations on
congratulations.
however many consecutive victories over death this now marks.
Yes, happy birthday.
Yeah, that's how I say it. Because it's so much more epic.
Pyre says, yes, though you must pay me 5% of the profits from every coin. Let's remove ghost face paint before we sing.
Yeah, that.
Just to remember. Actually... Oh, I take it back. We do have Liz is in the thing. He just has an alt idea.
Oh, okay.
Excuse me. So that's the one that needs to be created. We will grab that off stream.
Yeah, I'll make that happen. Prior to the next stream. Alright.
Wait,
That
so
mission
what
went
else
well.
did I call my girlfriend by? I don't know, but it's really sweet that you call her that. What? I am a sucker for cute, coupley things, okay? Don't blame me. It's just so cute.
Facebook.
It's cute.
There we go.
Paris says consecutive victories over death does sound much more epic.
That's why I say it.
No, it says, so boys, I might do a small world building challenge.
Cool.
Link says, I treat her like one, so that's what I call her. You, sir, you are smart. Keep doing that and you will go far. So you got rid of the skull face paint for...
Yep.
Okay, so I can now delete that. Woo!
Ooh.
I
Hang on.
screwed that
Alright,
one up.
I think we might have the capability of concluding on something interesting.
Okay.
So let's do that.
Mihawk says, I can't believe I haven't followed you on Twitch yet. I've been subbed to you on YouTube for about 2 years now.
Oh, geez, thanks.
Well,
That's
thank
awesome.
you.
I appreciate it.
Oh no!
Commander, the aliens...
I know.
No.
Avatar project.
Well, we're about to make progress on one of our own projects. Avenger Power. Cool. Okay, well, I'll check that out next time. Actually, I might check that out. No, we'll finish that. Because I just need 1 day to finish up the Shadow Chamber project.
Link says, well, good night, friends, and thank you for the birthday wishes.
Indeed. Cheers, man.
Noah says, the challenge is something I thought up. Just 7 days.
Central, Commander, excellent. My analysis of the fragmented codex data is almost complete. The information I've uncovered so far outweighs the loss of the Shadow Chamber, as you'll see.
Is that an elder? Haven't seen one in at least a decade.
Yes, and I believe I now understand why. The Elders appear to be afflicted with an aggressive form of tissue degeneration, rapid muscular atrophy, to a degree I had not even thought possible.
they're dying. Sounds like our job just got a whole lot easier.
As with most things involving this adversary, it's never quite that simple. The Elders have been aggressively searching for a cure to their condition for centuries. Each time they encountered a new species, they procured what genetic information and material they required and moved on to the next world. Until now. I believe they found something in us. Something important enough to cause them to take root.
Sure.
Not that I can determine. Several key files were previously deleted as part of something called the Avatar Directive.
Avatar. We need those files.
Were I to gain access to a fully functioning codex, I might be able to recover them.
Or blow the entire ship to hell this time around.
I didn't say I needed the creature here, Bradford. I am confident I could access the unit remotely, provided your soldiers can get close enough to it in the field without destroying it first.
So we need to skulljack
That we
one.
can arrange, Doctor.
Alright then. Yep, called it.
We're ready to move when you are, Commander. I've updated our objectives based on the latest information.
So, codename Enigma. With time set aside to further analyze the data fragments left over from our initial Codex experiment, I've finally managed to crack their code, and the resulting data is perhaps more valuable and shocking than I had expected. I understand now why the Codex was willing to sacrifice itself to protect this information. In the shadows, the alien overseers, known to us as the Elders, have continued to work in secret since the very beginnings of Advent. Although Central Officer Bradford tells me that no one has seen an Elder in the flesh for over a decade, we continue to see monuments in their likeness throughout the city centers. This is because they never left. They simply fell into the shadows, focusing their efforts on a more dire concern. The Elders are dying. Among the diverse and widely varied alien specimens we've encountered, the Elders are uniquely afflicted by some form of rapid muscular degeneration. Their physical forms are no longer capable of containing the psionic energy that is the Elders' lifeblood. Just as we've encountered this unique alien species in the field, at some point in the past the Elders encountered them as well, and used them in an attempt to cure this plague among their own kind. Unfortunately for them, and for us, it seems they've never found this cure, and now it appears they are looking to use humanity as their next candidate. Alright.
Shield says Vi gets to skulljack something.
Indeed.
Excited.
So-
Mihawk says, anyway, there's the follow. Also, greetings from England.
Cool.
Hello!
Thank you. Alright. So, on that cliffhanger of a note,
Awesome.
that sets the mission up for the next
next
stream. That's interesting that that is the reason given for the Ethereals taking an interest in Earth, because humans may very well hold the key to their, cure.
Marcus
Alright then.
has sent some funny
Alright, I'll check those later. So,
stuff.
cheers to everyone who has stuck around for this stream. Again, apologies for the initial stage of completing the Alien Hunters DLC mission taking a little longer than I had
we initially
anticipated.
Yep.
We managed to complete it though, and I enjoyed it.
I'm very curious to
yeah,
see what
'cause
happens in the
it
future with
sounds
Vahlen, because
like-
it wasn't her.
Yeah,
We have not yet found what
And-
happened ultimately.
yeah, and I know
Stop
there are
the
still
Vahlen.
some DLCs coming for this game, so like, it sounds like they're saving her for something else later.
Mihawk says, I've been thinking about getting this game. I played Enemy Within. It is really
Yeah,
good.
if you enjoyed the last game, you will love this game, because it has, as far as my assessment of it is concerned, improved upon the Enemy Unknown and Within formula in pretty much every conceivable way. The combat is more engaging, the strategy is more deep, there's more customization for characters, there's just more equipment, there's more to research. All of the maps are completely randomly generated, with the exception of a few key mission maps. They implemented more engaging story, so just everything about it pretty
The fact that
much.
the commander's truly a person.
Yeah, you are, as the commander, a character in the story now, so it draws one in that much more. I absolutely adore everything about this game. I've had a few criticisms of it here and there. They are incredibly minor, and all of the positives far, far, far outweigh them. So again, like for pretty much any fan of strategy, I cannot recommend this game enough. So I think on that note, I'll call it an evening.
Yep, I think that's a good place to call it.
Yeah. So thanks to everyone who has stuck around. Stick around for a little more of XCOM 2 next week. And I should have a few of these stream exports coming to the channel proper in the next few days as well. So I'm Kinsmark here at Last Level Press.
I'm Violeta.
And as always, we wish you all good gaming and Godspeed.
Bye!
Cheers, everyone.
And some of the aqua challenge.
And then it's time for Chili's.
Food. I'm so hungry.
Hashtag not sponsored. Chili's, please. Please.
Please. Please.